Okay. Some things. Yeah, you know this thing is, this thing looks deadly. That it looks like it did take damage from those magic missiles, but like, not a whole lot. And that immediately makes you all very kind of like, oh,
This was a bad idea.
You do notice that its claws, they're metal. They are not, they are, if you guys want to do any kind of checks on things, I would say this is the time to do so. I will just give a little bit of like a examination of what's going down before you enter into that first round of combat.
Yeah,
Just to give you guys the best you can do. Yeah.
Can I do a nature check on it? I don't know if we actually tried that yet.
I'm sorry. Do you want to just do a recap?
Yes,
of the
that
situation?
Too. Let's do that.
Yeah,
For the viewer?
Let's start the whole thing.
When you do that, can you describe the arena, if you will, the area around where we're fighting too, just so that you get it.
Yeah.
So that's something I was going to ask for.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, welcome back to Aetherflux. So we do that. That's a good start. I apologize for my lack of sleep and weirdness that is probably going to be here today. To both the chat and to you guys. That's not me.
Everybody.
So, last time you managed to head in towards the center of this planet that you found out in the middle of Feywild space. You passed by some crazy kobolds on a contraption. That seems like it should be some sort of tongue twister.
Or board game.
Yeah. And then you dealt with a strange mechanical sphinx, which you tricked into gaining passage into the to a floating city that's in the center of this planet.
Which is the planet that we were seeking out originally, because it seems to be the spot where what's-his-face? Qualish went, and the source of some sort of strange flux in the ether.
Yes.
Aetherflux.
So you made your way across there was this little like skiff that came out. You guys got on it because there's this force field around it, and you couldn't take your ether cycle over to the city. And so you kind of propelled across, got out. There's some like dudes in hoods. Oh, and you looked underneath the hood of the one guy. You pulled it off.
I did, yep.
And he's got like a glass dome with his brain visible through there. And otherwise, they look kind of humanoid.
Kind of like emaciated-y looking?
They're not. They were very pale, you said.
They're pale. They're just like plastic people. Does that make any sense? Like they look a little, they're creepy looking. You know, there's something not quite.
So they're kind of like Americans with brain in jar?
Kind of. But it looks like
it's organic.
Yeah, it's definitely organic, and it's definitely like too fleshy. Does that make any sense?
Westworld, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. It's like raw. Something like visibly, if you looked at it, you'd be like, yes, this has all the aspects of human flesh, but because your brain is so used to
look at my plentiful organs.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
A little of that.
It's just something dips into the uncanny valley just a tiny bit. And then you went up to at the behest of one of these people that are walking around in the robes, to see the Grand Master, who's sitting on a throne at the very central point of this city. So there's this spire kind of in the middle of the city that goes up. It's more like a fin that goes up. And in front of that, it looks like it's also a building, and it has doorways that go into it. There's many little pyramids all over the city. All the buildings are kind of pyramidal shaped. And they're all made out of this mirror metal. It looks like there's a sheet of glass over top of metal or crystal or something. And it's shiny. Kind of green or blue, depending on which direction you're looking at it. Steps that goes up and are made out of this material to his throne room that's up, not throne room, his throne that's on the top. And then there's a large kind of gate that comes up behind him. It's kind of like a medieval archway behind the chair that doesn't go anywhere. And then behind that is this fin that comes up out of the center.
No, the jets, can we see those from here? I'm sorry if you said that.
Yeah. So there are definitely, like, you're talking about the ones that stabilize the city. Yeah, there's a couple different jets pointing out in different directions, when you were further away that you could see. And you can kind of, like, see one, like, beaming off in one direction over here, and one beaming off as you're facing the throne room. So if you turn this way, you can see the two behind you, moving up.
How far away are they?
They're at the edge of the city.
So on this big raised place that we're on, how high up is it?
From the base ground, let me get an idea.
Like we're talking jump off go splat or jump off?
Well, it's a big, it is, there's no fall off per se, because it's kind of like there's stairs going up to it in kind of all directions.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a, like, it's more pyramid kind of shapes. So it's like an Aztec pyramid where it's got the steps on it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you fell off, you'd kind of like tumble a little bit and be able to pick yourself. So it's not, there's no falling to your death.
You're good. That's good.
Yeah.
The little skiff that you said we came in on, the like kind of little piece is there only one of those?
Yes. That you could see in this space.
About how fast did it move?
Slower than an ether cycle.
The ether cycles go 3 different speeds.
Yeah. Slower than all.
Okay.
It was a nice leisurely journey.
More like
across.
A barge kind of deal.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
And was it visibly operated in some way?
Yes, the guy that was on it.
He was using levers and stuff to move it. Or what? How does it work? What did he see?
Yeah, it's like a very big flat object. And he was standing on the end. He's got one of those staff things. And, he was somehow operating the thing. There might have been like 4 pedals or something.
What did he see though?
Sure, you saw.
That's very ambiguous.
Do a perception check. We'll do an invert.
Yeah, it's on. Let's do this. Oh, sorry.
No, that's good. You guys are hacking each other with your dice.
That's perception?
Sure.
21.
18. Oh, dang.
Yeah, well, Ricky over here, for sure saw what was going on because he's like, oh, how do you pilot this?
Flying stuff, I remember that.
And yeah, there was something that he was doing with, where he was standing and where he put his staff that made him, able to activate this device. So, and very much like a helm.
Alright.
Except standing.
So I can deduce that staff is important?
You think it is. Yes. Yeah, that was essential to making the skiff work.
Okay.
But still also, like, he wasn't really, like, flying it around. It was like, go.
It goes forward and backwards, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
This is our really advanced escalator that goes laterally.
We have to run.
Oh.
We have to run.
And how far away was this?
That's good.
That's what I figured. I guess we were trying to use it to attack or something.
I think we're really far away from the barge at this point, are we not?
You are quite a ways away from the barn at this point.
Okay.
I would like to draw you guys a picture. If you need it, if at some point you need it, I can draw you a picture. You do know that there is, from even on top of this giant pedestal, you can see off to your left that there is some sort of larger pyramid with the top cut off of it. It looks like not like it's been sliced.
Illuminati! Sorry. Is there another pyramid hovering over it with a giant eye?
Sure. No, there's not. No, there's not. So look, and you can see like
Sorry, I was just instantly when I saw. Sorry, I ruined everything.
You can't do that to me. I'm too tired. Your reaction was priceless.
That's half the reason why I do anything. Is I like his reactions.
Okay.
Anyhow.
So you see, building with its with kind of a cut off. You see kind of like an energy pulsating out of there. Looks like something is going on in there. There's two little pyramids over to the right, and like a path going up to them. Yeah, behind you there's just like a bunch of buildings. There's a bunch of buildings you don't know where they are. That's the best way to do it. All of them look pyramids.
Okay.
It does look like past those two pyramids to your right, there's more stuff.
Okay.
Back there. And when the time comes, I can draw that all out for you, so you can be like, here's where we're gonna go. If you want to run somewhere or go someplace, or if you get a chance to. I don't know. Don't worry about that right now because you've just gone into combat.
Speaking of combat, there's the guy on the chair that Zorlin anger zapped. Because
two bodyguards?
And there's
two bodyguards?
two bodyguard-looking dudes.
Okay.
Each with their own staff.
Yep.
Do they have anything else on them? Just their staves?
Just their robes and...
They do look like they have the robes and these staves. They've got the ones with the weird, the vice on the top.
Are these guys small sewn shut, like first one, or?
No. No, they're not.
These guys pretty normal?
Yeah. Well, I think the first guy didn't have it wasn't sewn shut.
It was just not there.
Yeah, he just didn't have one. Yeah.
Who knows?
This one doesn't need to talk. His job is to barge. Nobody liked the barge guy.
His jokes were terrible. So
Talked only in puns. We had to stop.
It's much better here.
Yeah. Two dudes. One on the left, one on the right.
Civilization came to a standstill because of the pun issue.
Oh.
Those guys look pretty beefy.
Oh, that's...
The two bodyguard dudes. They're like...
How beefy?
Yeah, they're big dudes. They're looking dudes, but they're a bit jacked.
Talking Ricky Jack. 17 strength, 18 dex.
Should we finally go, rock Samson eye twitch in here?
You have to.
They're different than you. They're jacked in a different way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe they only did biceps.
That's why I was going to skip leg day.
They only did chest and arm day, never leg day.
From looking at this big bad guy,
Yeah.
those nail things he has on his hands,
Yeah.
do those look like they are attached, or do they look like they are naturally grown out?
Perception check.
Oh! 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look like they're embedded. They are attached.
But they were put there.
Oh, you can't tell. You cannot tell if they're put there.
Or if he's wearing, like, if he's... They're not removable? They don't look
removable. I can tell you that. Yes.
I'm trying to interpret heat metal at the moment. It says if the creature is holding or wearing an object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
I guess that would.
But if they're literally sitting in a seat of metal,
I mean, well, we were playing it before. If it can't, then
it takes
it's
damage.
got to deal with it.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of the next turn.
And the way we were playing it before, it's like, we shot an arrow into it. Well, the arrowhead was metal. Remember that back in the one dungeon?
Yeah.
You were trying to heat the metal on the arrow. So I would say if it's metal, it's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
the chair
then,
is technically holding the guy too. So I mean,
yeah. I'm just trying to is it better to try to get him out of the chair by heating the chair or burn his fingers?
Now you said it gives him disadvantage on all attacks?
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So that's probably good to do, unless someone else is giving him that already.
Is it concentration? Is fire concentration?
Fairy fire?
Yeah.
I believe so. I double check
because these are both possible plans. Give him permanent disadvantage, while we get an advantage, and then if we can bang him also.
The good thing about fairy fire is that it can get all three of them.
Yes.
The bad thing about either of those is that I don't have that many spell slots right now. We've already used some in going through all of this.
I feel like now's the time to burn them, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's only so many things I can do.
Anything that requires him to have a save, I think we should wait till Isaac banes, if he does bane. Want me to bane first, or do you want me to cast if you bane first, how many people does that target? Just one? 3? Pretty sure. Because if you can target 3 people with that, then you're putting the entire field a little more in our favor.
That is true. Yeah, because...
And if you have me charisma saving throws. So, if you do that first, the entire field has to deal with it. Then... Is that concentration? Bane is not. Is. Yes, it is. Alright, so. Now there has to be a precious little cinnamon bun protected. Precious.
Would you just the most precious little cinnamon bun? I've never heard.
I'm 6'5" and blue.
I would also vouch not to make him a cinnamon bun because I would definitely eat it.
6'2", solid blue, 5 transistors in each shoe. Has anybody seen my guy?
Oh yeah, jeez. That's so long since I played that.
That's a Weird Al before there was a Weird Al.
How you guys feeling? You okay?
We're gonna die, you guys.
I feel as good as we're going to be going into this, I think.
Okay.
We have options, let's hope they work. How you guys feeling? Sit the heads in.
I'm gonna look up.
Alright for now.
Alright.
I'll tell you when I lose HP.
So I guess we're gonna start from the top of the round at Zorla.
Whoa.
Even though he just force moved. Well, yes, is there something else?
Prime got a 17 plus 2.
Oh, he's got 19.
17.
You got a 19 for priming.
19 for priming. Oh, okay. 7.
Priming go first? I can't remember what I rolled that.
You got
rolled
an 18.
Total.
Paladin, 4, Shadow.
Fairy Fire is a concentration spell.
Okay. The heat metal is not?
Heat Metal is also a concentration spell.
So we gotta pick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys see the 2 guards just, hunker down with their staffs and start to pull them out and point at you guys. Yeah, and the blast hits, the
Dude in the evil
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
And, yeah, so what do you want to do? Okay.
They're like what, left and right of us? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, I will go for the one on the left.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit his AC?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I will get him for. That does. Those 12 piercing.
Okay. That will happen.
And I would like to use my movement to get myself closer to the Grandmaster.
Okay. Yeah, you're within a range that, and with your speed, yeah, you can totally just jump right up there in front, right directly in front of him if you want.
I don't want to block anyone off in case they were going to attack him. I just wanted to move closer, so that put me in about, 10 feet away from him, so I'm, out of his reach until my next turn, and then I'll move in.
Okay. You do know that he has portal hands.
I do know that,
Okay.
but I'm still going to do this.
Okay. Understood. I just want to make sure everybody, you weren't surprised.
I mean, I remember.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't want to be physically within his distance reach.
So it should have been Penstor first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, again.
3 hours of sleep, folks. Maybe 4. You don't know.
What do you want to do?
Okay, because you're not probably roll higher than me.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I mean,
You're right next turn.
Yeah.
I guess he'll just. How far are they away? Because he flies 30, 40 feet.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's that far.
Yeah, you guys are
We were
20 feet
up
away from
close,
them. We'll
I
just
thought,
at the
podium kind of
yeah,
space,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you guys were kind of coming up the stairs over the the top of this ledge, and this is what you've seen. Yeah, he's not too far away. You guys are well within distance to get to them.
Okay. I'm gonna hope that maybe I can knock one of them unconscious, and also hope that Primy doesn't get absolutely oofed.
Again, these are big guys. They're Ricky big-ish.
How many hit points does Primy have?
The 7.
The Grandmaster, those claws look sharp. He looks like he could kill you pretty easily.
Primy has 7 hit points.
Yeah, I mean,
That means
I just
14
want
points
to
of
make sure
damage
you
and
understand.
cannot
You can
be
do whatever
resurrected.
you want to do. You know this is a deadly encounter, as in you will die.
You're just going
Let alone
on his health bar.
yeah.
Yeah, let alone your pseudo dragon, which.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Okay,
Do whatever you want, but don't do that.
Just throwing out the gravity of the situation.
Well, that's the thing too. I mean, where's he gonna go? And if he goes away from us, how more screwed is he, right? So, I was gonna try and see if I could sting one of them, but if they are pretty beefy dudes, maybe I'll wait until one of them's down and then try and sting them and hope they fail the DC con so they're unconscious.
Wait, didn't we already determine that this dude is literally controlling everybody in the town?
No,
We don't have any idea.
that was a theory that you guys put forth.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's like the Grand Master, right?
Oh,
And he's
okay.
got the cool chair.
I'm just wondering if we should be focusing on him.
Well, I'd like to, but there are at least 2 of us that are kind of squishy. I mean, you're in heavy armor, right?
Halfway. It's not that great.
Yeah, I've got a AC of 13, so does Prime.
Don't forget your cool mirror power on that armor. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's true. But it reduces armor. You might want me to be as armored as possible.
What do you want from me?
He's gonna go in my backpack, actually.
Okay, excellent. He's
Get
taking
in there!
full cover.
Yeah.
Full cover, safe
Great.
for the moment. You can always hop out and stab someone and
then
jump back in or something.
Zorlin's thing happens, and then Ricky, what do you want to do?
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start off with using Hunter's Mark on the same beef chunk that Zorlin hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my suit because I can only do one weapon right. In a moment, can I pull out both weapons right now? Yes. 2 lower feet lets me draw and stow both. Can I swing with... I'm just going to two-hand my axe.
Okay. Right.
For the bigger damage, because I can't bonus action off the other one.
Where are you going? Right at the
one on the left, who I just hunter's marked.
left of you. Yes.
Punch him in the face with an axe.
They could have just talked! Oh no.
Got a 1. Yeah, I see.
You know what might help? If it was a d20? It would help to see if I even hit him.
That's true. We're all doing real good right now.
Hell, if you got d30, you might want to use that.
That's me. Oh boy.
Well, that's what it is.
13?
Here's my calculator.
Don't know how in your backpack.
13 to hit?
13
Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, those guys? Yes, no.
Yes, no?
No.
No,
I've
yes?
been looking at the wrong thing, but now I got it under control.
Okay.
No hits.
Alright.
Sorry. Anything else?
Nope. That's bonus in action.
I'm learning sign language. No hit.
Darvin, you're up. What would you like to do? I rolled a 2 also. Whoa.
For
them. Very good.
You know, one of you guys has fire, right? Fire spell? Anything?
I have a heat spell, but it's not fire.
Does that not
Will
do fire
it
damage?
combust things?
It does fire damage. What are you trying? You want combustible?
I mean, I can make a
technically,
combustible web.
It goes red hot.
I can make a combustible web.
Huh.
One moment.
How does the combustible web work?
The web is actually just flammable, so if it gets fired, right? I think if something hits it with fire damage, it does like 2d something fire damage.
Oh, good from their filters.
I don't know.
Maybe save the web for retreat?
Is that a... Yeah.
I mean, why not just hit them all? Keep them in one spot.
How many times can you cast it? Is that your...
That's
your
my charge,
wand,
yeah.
Right? You have 1?
I've got 9 charges right now.
Oh, yeah. Go. I think... I mean, unless it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Well, it'll keep them in one spot.
And you can do something that's more...
They become restrained if they fail their saves.
Which means that they are at disadvantage when being attacked?
Let's see. As for the flammable thing, any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Fairly negligible amount of fire damage, and it also sounds like it needs to be actual open flame and not heat.
I have flame blade. I can just.
You could also I think you do more. I mean, 2d8's not, or 2d4 is not too bad because it's a 2 to 8 instead of like a 1 to 8
but I wonder,
ratio. But you might be better off doing flame blade, just literally stabbing it.
It's just the only way I can think of doing AoE right now.
I wouldn't even worry about AoE. I would just focus on the main big guy personally.
I think this is a focus down and erase one dude.
Okay.
And then the other dude. Yeah, I mean, basically, you've already damaged one guy. So. Kill the ads! We got a raid boss! Essentially.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll just help them kill that one. Hopefully, focus fire will do the trick. Because I don't think I can take that one guy on melee alone. So let's throw on flame blade and swing at him.
Okay.
Nice.
17 plus 1, 18.
Yeah. And this is the guard, right?
Yeah, the guard on the left that everybody's been hitting.
Just double checking.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks to be that guy.
It should be 3d6. Apologies. Should have had this up already. Let's just roll these, because I know there's 3d6, but I forget if there's a plus. Perfect.
Mystery in chat says, I've never seen a cat double as a centerpiece before.
What do you got over there?
Yep, it's just 3d6, so I hit him for 14.
Sweet. Yeah, so you see Darvin produce out of like nowhere, right? This green flame blade. Just run up to this what bodyguard did and just stab him. This weird green flame stuff goes everywhere, and then yeah, he just kind of takes a little nut, like pull back from there. Shadow, you are up.
Do these guys react to the hits with like any or anything like that, or are they just kind of like
A little bit, yeah. There's like a yeah.
Okay, so they compete.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely they're responding. Yeah.
Is it okay if I make a check and then do an action?
What kind of check? What do you want to do?
I want to, based on what I gather from the situation, I want to see if it looks like I could talk our way out of it still. Like I guess that would be an insight check.
Yeah, I'll let you do.
Is that a free action?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That is a 11 for knowing.
We're gonna go with like.
Can't really tell. All right, I have no confidence in being able to talk our way out of this.
You think you've got about a good chance of maybe talking your way out of this, as you do absolutely never happen.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast heat metal on his fingernails that he cannot remove.
Okay, great.
So the way the heat metal works, I will pull up and I will let you know what you need to do. You have got to make a Constitution savings throw, or drop the object if you can.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I'm just doing 2d8 damage to you because you can't drop it. And then every round after this, I also get to do this. Oh my gosh, that's like 16. That's the best I could have done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that you have done the max, like when you cast this spell, when you hit this chord.
I call it Southwestern.
Yeah. This is super important. Super important. When she hits this chord and she does cast metal on this guy. It's the best she's ever cast this spell. Blasts it out there, and you see his fingernails, there's not fingernails, but his claws on the chair just turn red hot. And steam coming off of them. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't move.
It doesn't look like it's done much damage.
Yeah, there's no reaction whatsoever.
I'm danger. I'm also going to use Bardic Inspiration on Ricky. You now have what's it at this level? I think it's a D4. No, it's a D6. And then when you're cool, you get a D8. I'm not cool yet.
Cool.
Yeah, when you're like super cool, you get a D10.
You complete Bard College.
Yeah. And I just want to yell at him that we came here because of the flux in the ether and for the circle, and that it's a matter of importance to the universe. that we complete our mission.
Yeah, it's just like it's always something.
Wow, he's jaded. Dang. Who hurt him?
Me.
Sorry, it's like the meme dance right. I'm sorry.
Qualish, put me in this chair.
Magic.
Near remove the light from these beings' eyes and curse them with the bane of your anger. So they make a cleric? Yeah, I'm a cleric. A charisma saving throw. I have 6 hours of sleep. So
All of them, or just
the three guys on
three
top?
of them?
Okay.
Each make a charisma throw.
All right.
Yes, DC 14.
And that means
DC
if that's
14.
a savings throw. Oh, that's not an ability check.
Bless you. No problem, dude.
Okay. Charisma.
It was too much.
He's like, guys, you're over here. It's just my head.
What's the DC?
14.
Okay. Do you know anything about what happens to them? Like some
If he knows if it works for him.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, they're either baned or they're not, as far as I know. Usually, Matt tells us. So, therefore, obviously, you should.
I don't know.
You don't know?
They all get luchador masks and go, you think we're born in a doll?
Well, I'll let you know then, just for fun. Left bodyguard. Seems fine. The Grand Master. Just ducky. Right bodyguard. Bing.
It did not work as well as I hoped, comrades. And I'm going to move myself over towards the damaged. Not at him. Like, if he's up here and I'm on the steps, I'm going to kind of go like that just so I can get a clear shot at him maybe next round.
Okay.
Or run.
I mean,
Yeah, that's good possibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
guys are full of the audacity. We'll stand your ground. Things happen.
Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go.
They got this. They don't got this. My people me.
What about us hungry people?
You don't have way.
Actually, wait. That might be... I don't think I can turn into anything big enough to carry people.
So first off, the left bodyguard, sees you, and Zorlin's back there. You guys did some stuff. And he's just gonna take that staff down and just go boom! First off at Ricky.
Stuff.
First?
It's just gonna fly past you. This wave of force that you can kind of like see rippling through the air just darts past your head. Woo. Next, since you're right in front of him, pops also over at you.
Have a decent reaction.
Wham! Right into the center of your chest.
Oh, that sucks. Yep.
Swiss cheese time.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe it'll do that thing from Kung Pao, and I'll just have that, like, beans can sized bit of flesh just out of my chest.
You take, yeah, 5 force damage.
Okay.
There's one magic rod.
When's the last time we took a long rest?
Yeah,
Right before this?
Boom, over at Zorlin.
Right before this?
Yeah, we should have been fine.
Yeah, because I mean, I had like 14
Yeah.
HP. That
He's gonna hit you, Zorlin.
before getting on this planet.
Okay.
You get 10 force damage.
Okay.
I don't think we fought the Sphinx at all.
No.
You did not fight the Sphinx.
There were those little kobold duders in the cart on the way in.
Oh yeah,
That's where.
javelin.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever healed from that.
Nope. I don't think so.
Nope. So I got 9 HP.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! I'm gonna die!
You have 9 hit points. Yeah, do keep me updated on how much health you guys have, just for fun.
Do we want to retroactively say he killed himself after that kobold fight?
I mean, I had an opportunity to, and I didn't.
You had plenty of time to, and you didn't. Yeah. That's the truth. That's
I
reality.
sat there in front of the Sphinx, and for like 10 minutes after, with a javelin out of my chest, and was just like, "This is fine.
Everything's fine. This is a great perch for Primey. He just sit right on the javelin.
I mean, look at him. I don't have the heart to take it out.
Given the direness of this particular situation, what's your normal max hit points?
29.
Yeah. You healed up. Before you after
kind,
the kobold thing, you totally healed up. That would be ridiculous if you didn't. Do one heal spell. If you want to use spell slots.
Use a spell slot.
But you can't use short rest. We didn't.
We didn't do a short rest. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
So if you want, I'll let you have done that before you talk to the Sphinx.
What? Matt, what's Thorland's race? Real quick. Githzerai. Okay.
Okay. The bodyguard on the right sees you running by. Do you go to the right or left?
I went to the left. I figured they were up there.
Yeah.
So I went whoop. Nope. Okay. So I was trying to use the pyramid as cover.
Well, they can still totally see you downstairs. It's not so steep that you can't.
Oh.
Yeah. You're gonna get covered that way. Okay, so he's gonna just sweep across. Let's do, so there's,
At least this one's big.
there is 5 of you. I'm glad you just healed up, Darvin. Because they're taking a shot at you.
Did you give him the Bane reduction?
Oh, Bane. What does Bane do again?
Minus D4. Minus D4.
Minus D4 on hits.
On
To
attack
attack?
rolls.
Okay.
And saving
And
throws.
saving
And saving throws. Okay. He hasn't rolled to attack yet, but he's aiming at you.
That's really well with the flame things. He's got disadvantage and -4 to his ability checks and saving throws.
What was that?
Hold on, let me double check if it's on saving throws or
What are you
ability
talking about?
checks.
Are you talking about your heat metal thing?
Yeah. Oh, that's an ability checks, not saving
It's not
throws.
the
The
same
heat
guy.
metal, it looks like it's done nothing.
Okay. Like, so none of the spell effects are occurring?
It didn't. Bane didn't affect the.
Yeah, he's
Central
fine.
guy.
The only one I
Anyway.
worked on was the guy on the right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Last at Darvin. You can tell he's been like, that Bane is like throwing him off and he's going to shoot at you and just would have hit you, blows right by you.
Did he shoot at me too?
He's coming across.
Oh, okay.
He's coming across, he's gonna,
He's Scarfacing.
shooting at Shadow.
He's gonna say hello to his little friend.
got
Whips it
disadvantage.
entirely.
He just
Out of curiosity, is it one like
Sneaky.
sweeping beam continuous, or is he going bang bang?
Yeah,
bang?
bang, bang, bang. Yeah, three shots. Okay.
buddy, you don't want to lay on these dice. I got pointy things that are metal.
And Zorlin's taking a shot at you.
Wait, is that 3 actions or 2?
Three actions.
Oh.
And he misses. He whiffs again. It seems like the spell effect from Nivek is saving you guys right now.
Okay, just to throw this out there. So I cast a healing word on myself. Or, cure wounds on myself, right? So that's 1d8 plus wisdom mod, right?
Okay.
I rolled a 3. With my wisdom mod a 3. So, I gained, an extra hit point, basically. So I'm at 10 HP. Yay!
A portal opens up in front of you, Zorlin. And a claw hand comes through.
Claw hand.
Yeah.
Wait, so how many actions does this dude get?
Oh no, that was just bodyguards. He's starting.
Like the bodyguards each get 3 actions?
3 shots.
And he's just okay. Okay.
And this
I get it.
clawed, boned metal hand comes out. I don't. Oh, you can see me. I can't see you. There was a cat in the way, and just boom, right by your head as you dodge out of the way. As you see that portal open up, it's like.
It's like, fool me once.
That you could see him kind of like start to like his face to contort and like be angry. And another portal opens up next to you. As you dodge out of the way of this one, zoom, right in your back.
For how much damage?
Are these still heated metal fingers? So even though it's not damaging thing?
It doesn't apply to other people getting hit by it.
Okay.
Because
I was gonna say that might complicate things.
because magic.
Take 14 slashing damage. 14 slashing damage.
Okay, I'm glad that first one was...
Knocked me unconscious.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, after the 10 force damage from before, 14 would put me at unconscious.
Okay. I need to Google something real quick.
You have healing potions on you?
Do I have healing potions on me? Yes, I have 2 healing potions on me.
You see the Grand Master look over to his bodyguard. Oh no, on the right. You look over to his bodyguard on the right. See him kind of just. The bodyguard was trying to hit you guys and feeling him just being like, and look down over at Nivik. The portal opens up next to Nivik. Another claw comes out just over the top of your head. Yeah, it clangs off of your shield. It is just barely making it out of there. Alright. Tiny, does he want to do anything? We're gonna keep him in the backpack?
Why do we stay in the backpack?
Should he do the help action to help him stabilize?
I've got something for him, hopefully.
So, if you have an attack, that's better than my attack.
I mean, I have the flame blade, that's it.
Yeah.
I have to get in melee with 13 AC.
I have a question for you, DM.
Yes.
That potion of storytelling, how does it actually work? Because it doesn't seem to actually exist.
No, it does not. It does not exist.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know how it works.
I sent it. Oh, I sent everybody else there. The Jew question. Storyteller's potion. After drinking this wispy potion, your speech is accompanied by illusory images. You do not directly control the illusion, but the images are of creatures, objects, and places you describe, and act as you describe them to. The images never move more than 5 feet away from you and are purely visual. The effect lasts for as long as you concentrate on it, up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
So this is more for like a TED Talk than it is to save our lives.
It's just, if it was a larger size image, I had an idea, but it's only 5 feet around me, so that's not gonna work.
Zorlin.
Yes.
You're up. Well, you're down.
Essentially, only one thing I can do right now.
I guess you're down, I should say. I shouldn't say you're up. You're down.
Channel the power of Morda.
I'm up for my turn.
That's not the right.
Yeah,
He died.
Okay.
No, but he got back up every time he had the death saves.
Except for that one time.
Except for that one time.
Oh my god.
He never got to roll them because they punched him with acid damage.
It literally melted him.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I rolled a 20.
You guys out of the corner of your eyes see Zorlin just be like, oh.
That just counts as like 2, right? He still needs to make one, doesn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, but you guys have a feeling that he's like...
He goes, oh! Like one of those half-conscious
You know
moments.
he's not dead.
Yeah.
Does it have 20 amount to something there?
Yeah, it counts as 2
Counts
death
as two.
saves instead of 1.
So you only need one...
One would count as 2 failures.
Okay. Awesome. Nicely done. Ricky.
It was one of those, like, you know when time slows down a little bit? I was like, don't you dare roll away from that 20.
On the sports movie, right, when the basketball's going around the room.
Yeah.
Pulling out the
Yeah,
rapier.
we needed that one.
Okay. You dropping the axe? Don't do an axe. Oh,
It's versatile.
Oh, okay. You tell me what to do.
Seeing as I'm still face to face with this guy. Guys, I think we need to fall back. And main hand on the guy in front of me. See if I can remove.
Oh no.
Unless you're lucky.
I don't think he's got that.
Oh.
That's
All right. And that was with the rapier?
That was with the axe.
That was with the axe. All right. Yeah, you go to swing at this guy, and he just kind of like, as that comes down, he just kind of like parries it off and throws you for a loop. Let's see.
for a loop.
It just kind of like, it's like all your weight is off into that direction. He's just looking at you like, why'd you even try against me?
Do I still get my offhand, or
Are you telling us to retreat?
You don't get your offhand from that. That is taken up the rest of your turn.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Everyone
No
hear
damage,
that?
but
Do you want to hear him?
I mean, you were close to us, right?
No, I'm saying,
yeah.
as players, did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
basically Ricky's saying we should back off and run.
Oh yeah. Also, I was just confirming because the whole crit death save thing could actually make you regain 1 hit point instantly. So we did.
Oh,
Technically, that's how it's supposed to be done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized that could be
yeah.
a total game changer for us. It's really important. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. A whole. Yeah, you see Zorlin just kind of, he's like back up a little bit. He's still prone, but.
I think in that 1 counts as 2 fails on the death saving throw.
Oh.
That's why
I like that.
It's
I'm glad that happened.
huh.
I think when you
that works.
you critically succeed on a death saving throw,
He used to
you
the
should do
he used to pull the Undertaker.
Darvin.
what are you coming?
What do you want to do?
Run! We
so-
let's run!
So yeah, I'd like to take the Brave Sir Robin protocol. But,
Did you use any movement? You can still use movement.
But I can't do the disengage action.
That's right.
I mean,
How many hit points do you have?
I have my full 39.
You can only get 1 attack on you if he does this. And his attacks are at disadvantage if it's the main guy. Maybe. We don't really know.
Well-
Confusing.
He can't take an attack of opportunity unless I'm guarded next to him.
Mm.
This guy can't cast a spell as a reaction unless he's got a feat for it. So he can only attempt to whack me with his staff.
But you are right next to him, so
Yes.
one of them.
But I don't have to immediately worry about him going.
Right.
Can I just prepare my movement as to go as soon as everyone else goes away? Or does that count as readying an action?
I'll let you guys all run away at the same time, more or less. It will be within 6 seconds of you all going. If you are all at the end of a round away,
Right.
you'll have all gone at the same time. So if you go now, at the end of this round, you guys can do stuff to see if you can get away.
Alright. So, what is the furthest all y'all can get? Because I'll fly just close enough so that I'm going to be still in the receiving of
60 feet this time.
Oh, double? With double dash?
Oh, we could
you
you can
could
take
dash.
dash as an action, yeah.
The fastest I can move is 60. My regular is 30.
Okay.
Anybody slower than 60?
I don't think anybody here has really
60,
short
no.
legs.
Not that dash.
You're here, you should be at 30.
You should have 30 naturally, but as a druid, is there a path that gives you extra speed? I don't know.
I think
Well,
you have to
If I
wild
turn
check
into
it
a
or something.
freaking warhorse, that's one path.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I've also
go
got my
50.
feline agility, so I can double my moving speed, which I think means I can
Yeah,
go.
you can do it.
I can do 90 one round and then dash for 60 after that. I don't think it doubles my dash speed. I imagine because that'd be kind of like way too fast. Doubling your dash and your normal
No, I think
movement
dash
speed.
gets added on.
Yeah. I don't know. That's like going 120 feet in 6 seconds.
Look, there
seems
are
like
ways.
pushing it.
I've looked up ways to get like the fastest you can be in Dungeons and Dragons, and you can definitely go faster than the speed of light with the right items and stuff.
Nice.
However, so it looks like 60 feet. So
I can do 50.
okay, so you do 50. You fly 50 feet away.
Yes.
Okay.
And that means he gets that attack of opportunity.
What direction are you going in?
Afterwards. Towards the barge.
Okay.
To the barge.
Towards
Need
the-
to get out of here.
Okay.
Shepherd, get the flock out of here.
Oh, he just after he got that thing on, he was feeling confident and just whiffs at you.
So I give him the fly even try look.
Yeah.
Return fire!
Oh my god. All right.
Get wrecked.
Sackers fly flipping them off.
Yeah. So now, Darwin, what would you like to do?
Are you right after me?
No, I'm after everybody.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you go after him though, because he starts at 9, and then you're 5.
Oh. Yeah, but don't the baddies go?
I think he said he rolled a 2 for them. Or
They're at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then, yeah, I'm right after you.
We are
Okay.
in an excellent situation that stuff wise.
Mm-hmm.
So, you think you can do a legless onto my warhorse neck if I run past you?
I really want to heal him, but I can try. Or I can fall on my face.
I could hold action until you've done healing and get ready, and then warhorse and run past you.
Wait, that's mounting a horse. That would be another action, though, wouldn't it?
Unless you rolled like an acrobatics check to pull a legless bullshit.
Well,
Okay, so you want to turn into a horse.
And I want to give him the opportunity as I'm running past to try and grab onto my neck and swing up.
Okay.
Like you sort
I,
of
you
help
can do
him
that
get up.
as an action to like just hold action to get them.
Well, the
on you.
action is turning into the.
My
that's a
action would be
bonus.
my action would be to turn into a warhorse, and then my movement's 60 feet, so I can get the fuck up.
so
Okay.
you can use just enough movement for him to make a reaction action to get on you.
Yeah, that totally.
And
makes
then
sense.
continue your movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
That's what you want to do.
was
I wanted to kill him.
was he able to get up and run?
Well, he's got 1 HP.
No, I
And
mean,
His round was recovering.
his round was his eyes open.
Yes.
So that means he's currently standing there and will not be able to
Sitting there, really.
well, he will not be able to run away until next turn.
Right.
Which means we need to get him on the horse.
Right.
Otherwise, he's going to have a whole round of,
As long as
well,
we're
hey, guys.
talking about it, I could have burnt a key point to do Step of the Wind and dash as bonus action. So I could have hauled ass on him.
Can you wait?
if it is at the end of your turn that you make the check, then I think the only thing you'd be able to do afterwards would be specific reactions
Oh, okay.
and free actions. 'Cause
I mean, that makes sense. I just came back from the
How would you like to pick up Nivik, and then on Nivik's turn, Nivik can try to grab Zorlin if you want.
we'd have to turn back around because he's farther away. Zorlin and I were in melee.
You'd be
No, Zorlin, did you go up to melee range?
I
Zorlin?
forgot. I also have a chance.
Hold up, wait.
If you get closer to the throne, I think.
Yeah,
I
okay.
didn't say that because I was trying to position myself in, presuming that I wasn't. I was almost done.
I got him.
I mean, a warhorse can hold a hell of a lot. Can they both grab me as I run past? As like
Sure.
attacks, reactions of opportunity, maybe?
Zorlin is prone currently, though, right? So.
What if Shadow uses the help action to help him get up on the horse?
That would work.
That'd be acceptable?
Yeah.
To
You guys
add
want to
to
all
the...
do this for your turns? Is that what you guys want to do? Get on horse?
yeah. I am
Yeah,
fly.
of course.
Okay. Alright. You turn into a warhorse. Good. Make a athletics check of some kind. Could be acrobatics. To get up on the horse.
13.
That'll do. Yeah. You are on the Darwin horse.
Okay.
You want to help Zorlin on the horse.
Zorlin roll on with advantage, or what do you...
Give me a...
Well, for my bonus action, I cast Healing Word.
Oh, excellent,
nice.
excellent.
It's not very much.
What did I give you?
7.
Nice.
Do a strength check.
That is a 12.
Okay, that'll do. That'll do. He's not resisting you, but he's on the
He's
ground,
trying to
and you're
get-
just kind of like
Yeah. I'm just trying to like...
boosting him up. So then do a dex check for me. To land.
It was 9 by the way. I screwed up.
Oh, 9, not 7 hit points.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Woo woo!
10 hit points, baby. Maybe. Just a straight dex check or
Dex
an
save.
acrobatics, maybe?
Yeah, sure, acrobatics.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a 7. I rolled 4.
Okay,
Not helping you.
you're kind of slipping off of the horse, but you're not completely off, but you're barely holding on.
Okay.
So at this point, Darwin horse begins to just blast off. Make a strength saving throw
To hold on.
to hold on.
If I hold on.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, as the horse, can I kind of shape myself to help him? Like lower my neck or something?
You're good. You're
I
good. You're
basically
barely.
have
You're
to
just
get up
holding on to
instead.
for dear life as Darwin trots away.
And I'm going to
you have a
use
movement.
feline agility
Yeah. Okay.
and go 60 feet that away.
All right. You guys have, as you are dashing, flying, trotting off into the distance, you can hear the Grand Master go, "Only a matter of time. They all come to me in the end."
Creepy.
All right.
Wait,
You're-
so he's not gonna choose-
you are
I feel like we're beneath him.
out of combat.
Like little rats running around. I was like, oh, they'll die in the walls. It's fine. Who
Let's
cares?
take a quick break while I figure out what is going to happen next.
We didn't die yet.
We haven't died
You guys
yet.
did not die yet.
Zorlin almost died.
You-
That was close.
If you could have died.
Yeah. It felt like we could have died.
It was on the table.
I
It
mean,
was very on the table. All right, stream. We will be back after this short intermission. Please.
Which
please
will
bear with
hopefully
us.
have music if everything goes right.
but you know, I mean,
Sometimes it's just monkey see monkey food. Yeah.
We're back.
besides, we all have disadvantage against will save on pizza.
My hair is driving me crazy. I don't know why. Roar.
You know, those character flaws. Pizza's around, I need it.
That is kind of pizza. That is the nature of pizza.
Given the Ninja Turtles' weakness to pizza, why doesn't Shredder just have pizza on him at all times? He's just like, you guys could thwart my plans, or
It's a
Also
party.
a power source. That could be dangerous.
Pizza's a power source?
For the yeah.
Mikey winds up eating all the pizza. I mean, they yell pizza time, and then they spin around, and then everything dies instantly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gain strength.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure also it regenerates hit points and all kinds of things. At least in all video games it does.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you get hit points when you eat pizza off the sidewalk.
And the beauty of the pizza is, even though after you smash open that garbage can and it's lying there, it's still in the box for pizza. The chicken and all that,
Perfectly
it's
safe.
usually just on the ground.
That's true.
On
yeah.
occasion, you'll get a plate. On occasion. But pizza's always in a box.
I just love wall chicken in Castlevania. Bust some bricks of art. It's just a roast chicken. It looks like it's hot, too.
Still steaming.
That's lovely.
Well, it's just like Dracula's like, nobody would ever find my rotisserie here.
Sometimes when you walk into the castle, you just get a little package, you know? You gotta have a snack stash here, snack stash there.
Chicken Mafia hiding all their chickens in the walls.
It's me, see? I can't ever find the rotisserie,
So
see?
many different storylines for why there are chickens in the freaking walls.
I didn't want to destroy the world, but the Belmonts keep taking all my chicken.
Okay. Before this gets too much further along.
It's gaining a life of its own.
Yeah.
You guys, I've made you a little map.
Yes,
I'll point
we're
out
here.
where you is on the
We're
map.
now here.
Oh, do you want me to?
You want to show that to them
Mm.
real quick? Because it's kind of, I mean, there's like stuff to either side. And
Look,
yeah. So that little,
they can't see you pointing on that.
yeah, I know.
But this is the map. There in the center there is where they were fighting on that like little pointy
two
spot.
dots.
Hold on, I can do it this way.
Yeah.
Whoop. That's where they
Yeah.
were. Now they're down here. These are the docks where they came in. These are all kinds of other buildings around there.
Yeah.
Thank you, object permanent.
Map. Woo! Quickly drawn during break.
Alright. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
To the dock thing.
Just riding into the sunset on a Darwin?
On a Darwin horse.
Riding on a Darwin
If we leave, we need to be here, don't we?
For what?
I don't know. I was missing that episode.
So, literally our train of thought was, well, we have nothing else to do right now, but we have this map in Polish. And it says that there's something out here that was weird, because we experienced it in the book.
Yeah. Zook. Okay, again, Zook had a map.
Mm-hmm.
Zook had a map labeled Polish that led you right here. Your god, whose name I can't remember.
Denir.
Has said, seek the circle. You know that Zook and Qualish were in the circle.
Part of the circle.
There's a bunch of other stuff too, but that's like the reason you came here was because you're trying to look for these guys. So far, you've gained 0 knowledge.
And a lot of angry grandmaster.
Okay.
This is a circle here.
Uh,
I know the circle refers to the circle of wizards,
Does it though?
but
We might just be inferring that.
that's true, and there could be an actual literal circle involved.
The big circle pyramid, that's the weird big energy one, right?
there is there's kind of like cliff things going down, and it's inside, and yeah, it's got some weird energy.
Oh, that's the
Okay, so
Illuminati
it's like
one?
That's the non-Illuminati one.
Oh.
Okay, so it's like a cistern thing going on?
Yeah, there's the plateau that you were on.
Okay.
It goes down in a bit.
And then
Pyramid.
Okay.
But cut off a pyramid. Not actually cut, but that's flat on the top. It's got some like it looks like almost like ventilation thingies on the top of it.
And we got a proton torpedo?
Would be nice right about now.
But yeah, your primary objective was to seek the Circle of Wizards, of which Polish and Zook were part of.
That was what we were thinking was the next step. Because
Yeah.
creepy
Map
Borg-like
was
thing
marked
happening.
Polish is here.
We're not going to be. I mean, this guy's got control of the entire city.
We assume.
Okay.
Even if we just peace out for like a long rest, like maybe get ourselves back together, and
Well, here's a couple of other things, though. If we come back, we may have an issue getting in. Also, if we leave, Sphinx might be angry.
Why would the Sphinx be angry if we left?
We punked her to get in.
Well, he completely speculation may be able to. Hey, you know those guys you let in? If you see them again, maybe eat them.
Oh, You may have to fight a phoenix or a sphinx.
Or he doesn't.
Where are ether cycles in relation to the Sphinx?
Directly next
by
door.
it.
Yeah, you guys parked them with permission.
Park them with the Sphinx.
Yep.
So
Because we are
regardless, we will see it
trusting
again.
idiots. Here we go, dying again.
Other than
Let's
the
go, guys.
other than the vaguely ominous toll she spoke of, everything seemed to be on the up and up.
Yeah, so there are still hooded figures kind of like walking around off in the distance. You're a little bit further away. Yeah.
As we're leaving, I'm looking around to see if there are any hooded figures like gesturing to us to come this way or anything like that.
Oh yeah, do a perception check.
Oh, for like allies kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm gonna see if they're paying much attention to us at all. Like, if they're gonna do the whole pointing.
okay. 23.
Oh, nice. Very observant. There is
You
one.
got this, my dude. That's a 10.
You're still really pissed off about that one guy.
Put your look straight.
You gotta turn off the murder. Turn off the murder.
But it's all I know.
We should all be characters based off people from Venture Brothers.
Oh my god.
I want to be Dr. Orpheus so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That'd be too much.
Bane, what the hell are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine trying to be Hank or Dean?
I don't know. I think that's.
disadvantage. That's okay because you have those clones, so you just keep them back.
Oh my god.
I think you and Josh would be perfect for that.
That would be kind of fun. I mean, I do have Brad down pretty well. It would just be a slightly less useful
A
version.
version of Brad and Anolo. Is that what you're suggesting? Okay, anyway.
Yes, alright.
Hyrule over here sees off in the distance, over towards this space up here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, you don't see anybody gesturing to come towards you, but you do see what looks like two of the robed figures kind of strong arming a third figure. You can see the hood is off, the glass brain is exposed, and they're pulling him away to that pyramid there. And he's just kind of kicking and trying to get away.
Oh.
I'm going to. Well, guys, look. Think we should interfere? I know we're hurt, but
Is anyone chasing us?
No, nobody's chasing him. Hi, Hobbs. What can I do for you?
I just fed him. Feeling like talking, buddy?
Well, it sure would suck to come all this way and then have to just run with our tails between our legs.
Let's help him! Shadow starts.
Maybe he needs to get out of here too.
This is better doing that than just running, right?
yeah.
How far are they away?
It looks like they're probably 60 feet away. Based on how far we managed to make it the first way, it looks like roughly 60 feet. Is that right? I don't know how dimensionally accurate that is.
Yeah, as you're running up, they or galloping as well up.
Can we kind of like do it stealthily so that
Yes, absolutely. Please do so.
we're still going to do it quickly, but maybe like dart around stuff so it's not so.
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Everybody roll stealth check that wants to be stealthy.
I might as well try to be stealthy. I'm gonna use your tower. Oh, the tower hates me.
15.
Alright.
Does anyone
I don't know why
roll?
you guys bother when I'm on.
I got a 4.
Oh.
Because I am a horse.
Because I am a horse.
I got a 4 because I'm a horse's ass.
Okay, well then I'm not going to bother with my lucky because you guys are both horrible, and I don't think I'm going to help enough to make up for it.
Well, we don't need to horse because we've got a cleric on a warhorse.
Yeah. Horse is a horse, of course.
Adjusting the warhorse.
You can do the thing from Monty Python. Knock the guy over.
Okay. Do you see them pull this guy into a doorway in this pyramid, kind of towards the center, as you are approaching up? They definitely spot you as you're kind of like approaching, and they're just hurrying in.
Is this a big door?
It is. Yeah, it's a pretty big doorway.
Can a horse fit in it?
Yes,
I like stand 8 foot at the shoulder.
Yeah. This is like a big. It's going up the side of the building, and then there's something.
So a horse can fit in a doorway.
So a horse barges in and tramples you viciously, and
So a horse and a cleric walk into a pyramid.
Barton says, "Why the long face and body?"
My long face.
And why so
symbol.
blue, John?
Oh my gosh.
oh my god.
Alright,
We could just be making bad
running-
jokes to each other as we trample.
Yes.
You're running up to go into the doors.
Yes.
So yeah, I would like to point out that I will be doing a trampling charge. Because I'll be moving the
Well,
60 feet.
they're
towards-
out of sight at the moment.
They were in my sight though, right? Because I'd be moving towards them. And if
He
I can
wants to blindly rush in the doorway, ready to just mash some face with his face.
If there's somebody in the dorm frame, they're getting hit. They're going under my hooves. Is essentially what's.
Zerlin, you might want to let go.
Yeah, that's an idea.
That's right, you're on his back.
This whole
Oh,
time.
I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
No, come on in.
Zorlin hops off. A warhorse with Nivek still on. You run around the like into this building, and what you guys see right away is the two dragging the third, and 3 more hooded figures, and a fifth with one of the staffs.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So how many of them are there total?
Inside of this space, so there's a total of 6 plus the one that's being carried or dragged.
Okay.
Is the stick guy beefy, or is he just a standard guy with stick?
He is standard guy with stick.
Standard issue. Do the stick.
With boom boom stick.
Yeah.
Mm.
And inside of this space, inside of this pyramid, there are stacks of these cubes that are a little shorter than just about head height on you guys. And you guys see they're kind of haphazardly kind of like stacked up on the inside of this pyramid. And you see kind of in the center of this larger space, there's the guy with the staff, and the other people are just kind of like walking around inside of this space. So like as you approach in, there's like boxes along the walls, and there's a center kind of area inside of the middle of the pyramid that is kind of cleared out.
So it's a wide space inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How far away from the doorway is Stick Guy?
He's like 20 feet.
Okay. Because that's exactly how much I need to make a trampling charge. So,
Great.
Do we want to say dash? So 60 feet to the door, 20 feet to the guy?
Mr. Horse, perhaps we wish to re-examine this situation.
You're riding him like, wait!
What I want to trample. Okay. Do you want me to stop? Like this?
Yeah.
Whoa, nay.
Yeah.
Sort of deal. Okay.
Are the guards, the stick guys, moving towards us? Or?
Do they see us even? They know we're here, right?
I mean,
Yeah, they're turning to look at the horse coming in. Yeah.
We rolled very badly on our stealth.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't trying to sneak. I was just like, I don't know that we necessarily need to start a fight right away.
Oh, why not?
Because you two are hurt.
That's true.
I mean, in horse form, I assume you have horse hit points.
Yeah, I do have horse hit points. How many horse hit points do I have?
HP.
Oh, God. Horsepower.
Here's one HP.
I have 19 HP.
Okay. 19 horsepower. So, quickly, what do you want to do?
I think we should stop this one.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of stand in the doorway?
I'm gonna dismount and act like I belong there.
Okay. Do a performance check.
I have a feeling this may go the way of Brad. You don't belong here.
Amongst a bunch of Ewoks, it doesn't matter how cute and cuddly you act. You're still gonna be a giant blue,
A blue box?
Bring it in a jar?
Yeah, exactly.
13.
13.
Yeah.
All right. They start to walk towards you. The guy with the staff starts to walk towards you, and two of the other guys come behind him. They continue to drag off this the guy that's like kicking stuff like that, and they move up to one of the boxes, and one of them puts their hands on this little panel on the box, and the box side just goes.
Oh.
There's an empty dark space inside of there.
Empty dark space.
Inside the box.
He's getting going solitary.
I'm going to cast.
You're running up into the.
I'm following behind everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
I'll put you
Mage
guys in
Hand
the
real
doorway.
quick and try and have the Mage Hand touch the same spot in the box.
How far away can you go in Mage Hand?
I don't know how big is the room.
How far?
I think it's 30,
they were like
30 or
20
60 feet. I'm not sure which. I'm gonna look it up.
I think we finished 3.
All right. What did you 30? Yeah. Okay. You want to do what with the Mage Hand?
I want the Mage Hand to press the button on the box again to close it.
Okay. Yeah, they're about ready to throw him in, and you press the button, and it closes, and they smash him into the wall.
Oh,
no!
Oops.
He goes.
Sorry,
Can we?
Oh,
We should. Zorlin. Matt.
You want me to mute him?
No, well, yeah, we can't.
awesome. Okay.
He's got
I
a.
have no idea what you have done to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it do what
I
it does.
don't know what you just did there.
No, he was just talking to his mom, I think.
Oh.
Already.
Hey,
You
when
forgot to mute yourself.
Yeah, next time mute yourself before you run off. We were just kind of listening to your conversation. That's all.
I was glad you didn't give out your social security number or something because we were like, ah!
I walked away, but I was trying to keep an eye on the screen.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah. So they're trying to throw him into the box. Shadow Mage Hands the button, closes the door back up again, and they slam him into the door. He just screams and gets up and goes to punch one of them.
Ooh. Like, what kind of scream? Like, I'm crazy and rabid?
Yes.
Or like...
Yeah, like he's crazy. Goes to punch one of them. He misses. And they try to grab a hold of him. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
We need to take this defective one for special treatments outside of here.
You were also going to try to pretend to be one of these guys.
Roll a deception check.
I could totally see Ricky, taking the cue from you of oh, that's what we're doing. I got it. I'm in.
Well, this is a straight roll for Ricky, right? Deception? Yeah, this is a straight roll. It's a 6.
The main guy here lowers his staff all of you kind of in the doorway, and you hear this and he's just like, who are you? Why are you here? You're not with the Grandmaster. Not yet, anyway.
Neither is he! I'm gonna point at the guy that's screaming.
Ah, well. He just needs some time. And they open up the thing, and these guys.
No,
they jump. They do it.
So they can still right there.
And they just slams into the wall again. They are confused. And he takes another, he tries to grab on the leg of one of them. And as he goes to try to grab on the leg of one of them, they kick him in the face.
Oh!
This guy's having a rough day.
That is tough.
Yeah.
How many of these cubes are there?
Oh, they're lining the walls. There seems to be 50, 60 cubes in this pyramid.
Okay.
Is this still active?
10 minutes, so yeah, I don't think it's been 10 minutes. It's been maybe 2 minutes. We only ran a tiny bit. So yeah, you still have Bardic Inspiration.
How far away is Stickman?
Now? 10 feet. Coming up to you guys.
This is so loud.
He's a loud cat.
Want to try our luck again?
I mean,
You first?
I got 19 horsepower and I'm ready to go.
And if Nivik attempts to speak to him and he seems non-receptive, I'm going to take a stick away from him.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We're running on the same, round order as
good.
before.
Mm.
Good day, sir. Have you heard the good news about Denier? I start walking forward, pretending to pull pamphlets out of my sack. Yes, Denier has a message for you. He'd like to hear, and I was going to take my mason with it. Bap!
Surprise attack!
Oh,
I like this.
If you will.
Okay. Yeah,
It's our
give
first
me
act of aggression.
do a. Well, first off, I'm gonna. Hold on.
You want to do deception first? Or that's not a thing.
Yeah, roll deception.
Sleight of hand?
No,
Or-
deception's a thing.
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. I don't know why-
12.
Hey.
Oh.
Wow.
He
Okay.
wants to go out.
Yeah,
We'll ask anybody. He's desperate.
Hey guys, hey. Anyone with thumbs and height, please.
The doorknob. I can't do it.
That's my girlfriend.
It just gives you advantage.
Yeah, I was just about to say, well, it gives you advantage on the animal handling
I'm
check.
trying to find.
Hobbs checks.
You ever been on a table before? What do you think? Maybe this is exciting enough versus being outside in that horrible weather.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I did not expect that. I earnestly thought he was just gonna yeet himself off the table. Oh.
Okay, yeah, he totally sees that coming.
Oh.
So do an attack roll.
Let's see, that would be a 13.
He totally sees it coming, but he's still smacking upside the head.
I know
Cease and desist with your mace.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Lies and trickery, my face!
3.
Oh.
3 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot
We'll
fool
still
me.
leave a bruise.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
All right.
Can I take my
Oh, his-
reactionary?
Yeah.
He's non-receptive.
Oh, yes,
So
yes,
I can
please,
take-
let's do that.
Grapple cut?
Um,
Oh. How does something work?
Disarming. Ooh.
Opposed strengths?
I don't know how to disarm.
I just picked this up.
There's a lot of information here.
I can see that shit.
As a melee attack, you may attempt to disarm your opponent.
Melee attack. Then. Done.
If you do so with a weapon, you knock the opponent's weapon out of his hands. You attempt to disarm the armor.
You're armed, right?
Yes.
Step 1, attack of opportunity. You provoke an attack of opportunity to opponent trying to disarm. If you have the improvised
You should use a 5e rule.
disarm feat, 3.5e.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was like, please. I put in 5e on the search.
3.5e.
Disarming variant rule.
I am just in awe. I didn't think he was going to be a table kitty.
He's currently being pampered.
I know. He's so good. He doesn't usually go up on the table. He never trained him not to either. He didn't own a table for a
He just
large
didn't know
part
he
of
could
his
just
life.
be the center of attention. That's all.
Weird.
No.
And being outside in the mud. Mucky muck.
But he's like, there's animals to slaughter.
Yeah, he does like slaughtering animals. It's kind of our least favorite
Double
part
check
about that.
on
But they're nature's perfect killing machines.
Dungeon Master's
So you
Guide.
know that the African savannah cat, like this tiny house cat sized cat, has like an 80% kill ratio for all its hunts. There's something absurd like that. It's the most.
Good.
It's percentage wise the most lethal animal on the planet.
That's awesome.
Cats are considered invasive. They will murder the ecosystem for fun.
Yes, this is true.
Very scathing of them.
Disarm. A creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from the target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength check or dexterity check.
So
If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or other effect if the defender drops the item. The attacker has disadvantage on its attack rolls if the target is holding the item with 2 or more hands.
Or more hands?
Yes.
He's got 3 hands.
The target has advantage on the check if it is larger than the attacking creature, or disadvantage if it is small. You guys are about the same size. He is holding it with 2 hands. You have to do it with disadvantage.
But you have bardic inspiration.
Yes.
I will. If I knock this out of his hands, I'd pick it up.
On another turn.
Okay.
Yes. On another turn, you totally can.
They're both 14s. That's cool.
That's it.
Destiny.
So, is it strength? Or is it just whatever weapon I try to use it with?
I think he has to do a strength or dexterity check based on
Or dex.
if it's a finesse weapon or not, is what I would assume.
Because if I'm doing it with my rapier, I have a dirty 20.
I think it's their stat.
So, he tries to stop you from doing this. You kind of like, he's hit upside the head by Nivek, and you just reach over and just grab that staff. And you just like, you just rip it out of his hand. He doesn't even, have it anymore. So,
the contested roll must have been really low. He didn't even need to know what modifiers you had.
you have that now.
It's yours now.
This belongs to me.
I like it. Okay, so what was your roll for your, just so we know for the initiative? Ooh, is that a 2?
That is a 2.
Oh no.
I managed a 6.
Oh yeah. Initiative order. That's the next thing.
Probably somewhere in the saddlebags of Darvin's warhorse shape.
Oh yeah, that's.
Where'd you get?
Can you absorb living creatures into your shape?
Okay.
I can decide where my belongings go, basically.
So you can have the warhorse is wearing a little backpack on its butt, kind of.
Yeah, basically. It's got like a side strap saddlebag where Primey's just hanging out.
Primey the sea dragon.
Primey has... Darvin has 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Primey's in a bag. He's not
Zorlin, what do you got?
I rolled a 20, which puts my initiative at 23.
At the top, whatever.
Nice.
It is
Sure.
AM.
Okay, 9, 6, 11, that's everybody? Yes. Oh, goodness.
If we hadn't done this, I would have started taking my mage hand and just smacking open a bunch of the other boxes to
I am at least in front.
Do we want
See if there's
several
math
more
for you.
crazed beings just running around?
If they're like crazy, or if they're just want to be free crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, considering everything that they're doing here, that guy could be crazy because everything that he's experienced is nuts.
We're gonna go up and try and talk to this guy after we rescued him. He's just gonna be legit crazy. He's just, I need Jesus. I hate them.
They keep telling me we don't have those here, but I know different.
So, just to recap what's in front of you, you've got two guys in normal robes, the guy that got his staff stolen from him, and there are 3 more coming in, but they're not nearby just yet. They are starting to turn.
Are they staff orders or not?
Normal. 2 of them were throwing the guy. Actually, 2 of them were throwing the guy in. One of them, yeah. And then there's the guy on the floor that just got kicked in the face. So,
yes.
Okay. They're dealing with him, so there's only one other guy coming towards you right now.
So, who's next?
First up is Zorlin.
Zorlin goes, yeah.
Yeah, because this was just finishing your guys' stream.
I'm gonna unsheath Talon.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up at the guy that Ricky just disarmed and slash at him.
Great.
Does an 18 hit his AC?
Yes.
Okay. Then 19 I can't add. Anyway, so for 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to expend a key point for a flurry of blows for 2 unarmed strikes.
Cool.
One miss. That was a 3, and 22 she hit, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 1 hit. For 6 bloodshed.
Okay. Cool. Darton. What would? Oh, you're probably set to stay there because you just done it. Where would you have to go, Warhorse?
Horsey, what do you do?
So the other guys, the guys trying to box Crazy Jim are like 60 foot away, right?
20 or 30.
30
not,
feet away.
Yeah, they're within my mage hand.
Let's say 25 feet away.
Okay, so I'll do a little bit of extra maneuvering so I can get them into a straight line, because I have 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
And it's trample time!
Alright, you will hit the one that they were carrying away, just to be aware.
Oh.
Because they're right next to each other.
How many people do you trample at once?
I don't know.
I only trample the first target, and if I knock him down in such a way, I get a bonus action on him to hit him again with hers.
That's cool.
So you're only hitting the first dude.
So the first dude's getting absolutely annihilated.
You're charging one dude directly.
Yeah.
You got it.
You're going to attempt to knock him down if you hit, and if you hit, you stomp.
Basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Coolest. So this is the guy that's currently kicking, let's say he's currently kicking the one they were dragging along. Right.
Gonna do while he's down is about to get the same dumped by a horse.
So here's the trick. If I hit him with this first attack, he's got to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Damn.
That paper rolled it back.
Yeah, but that's okay. I can't take it. Does a 14 hit?
He's gonna make a strength saving throw, I thought.
But if I hit him
If
first.
you hit him first. 14?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice! Okay, so, Let me do the damage for that first. Yes. 2d6 plus 4.
Nice.
Oof. So 14 on the first bit, and now he's got to make a DC.
No, he can't.
What?
He is dead.
Oh!
You smash his brain jar.
Oh.
Yeah, there's fluids and stuff going over, and he just kind of passes out on the ground. Like, you come down on him, and he just kind of drops.
Wow.
Okay.
Raw.
It comes out as a...
Unfortunately, there's no multi-attack for that, so I'll just kind of be like, cool, and that's my action, I guess.
Oh, it's got a second part.
Oh gosh!
Oh, yeah.
Jelly!
You know what? I'm sorry. I already finished this off, but...
Because you can!
Yeah, you can mush him a bit. He's like extra mushed. Shut up.
Ouch.
Shadow! So that guy had, like, not that many hit points.
That guy sure didn't.
This may be complicated. I just squished a civilian.
Yeah, but they're like mind-controlled weird slave civilians, so really, I don't know. I don't consider them to be,
Moral questions that could be answered later, after I scrape the ichor off my hooves.
Oh!
The
I know.
Ichor.
Ichor.
Is that the, is there...
I don't know.
I
don't
first
know
I was Vicar.
I've only read
I
it.
thought it was Ichor as well, but English language...
What, Rit?
I have no
Oh.
idea. Icor, it could be either.
You know what?
I usually go back and forth.
So, you want to do?
How far away are the other two guys? Or three guys that are coming in?
There's the guys there's one guy coming in, one guy with the crazy guy,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all about the same distance away. One is in a different direction. One is from a different direction from the crazy guy direction. And yeah, he's about 30 feet away. 35 feet away. Let's say 35. He's coming in.
Another large dude or another rogue guy?
He's just a rogue guy. Yeah.
Yes. I still got 19 horsepower.
I don't know what to do.
Splatting people.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot the other guy holding the prisoner with my crossbow gun.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do, and
Cool.
and not that I want to hurt him too badly, but I can't help. Oh, I really didn't want. Oh, that's a 1. No, wait, I'm lucky.
Danger Will Robinson, she's lucky.
No. That's so much better. From a 1 to a 19. Gosh, being a cat's good.
It's like, well, we can't give you a 20 because you started with a 1. So we're going to have to subtract the 1.
That's right. That's right.
Well, lucky isn't
So
a part of
that's
being a cat.
A
That's
25 to hit.
And please roll your damage.
Yay!
It
I
just
like
means-
rolling damage.
This means she has 9 health points.
9
Oh
damage.
my god.
9
That should
damage.
be a thing.
You blast right through the jar in the head as well.
Ooh.
He just and falls down.
Is that the one I attacked?
No. This is the one they were carting away to put on the
Not the
south.
guy with the... and I'm also going to say, hit the ground if you don't want to be next! Like I'm some sort of cool mobster kind of person from like a story.
Roll on intimidation.
That's not very intimidating. 8. An 8 of intimidation.
Cat mobsters are too inspiring for that.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Alright, Nigel. Again.
I don't know why I chose my mace for this, but... Oh, natural 1.
I didn't need that anyway. I was
yeah. You see Navik toss his mace off into the distance. It clangs against one of the cells.
Why not use this?
I watch it and I turn back to the guy. Come on, put him up. I didn't even need it.
He does. He's currently not armed, so. But
true.
it is now.
Battle of the gentlemen.
We'll fight like men.
All right. The crazy dude that's on the ground. He gets up and he tries to bite you.
The horse.
The horse. He goes, ah! And just grabs onto you to try to bite you.
Okay. Well, as a horse, I'm very disappointed in him. And I have an 11 AC as a horse.
He misses. He's trying to, and the horse is moving him off, and he just gets knocked back down on the ground. Yeah.
I can sleep in if you want. Oh god.
Sit on.
Well, you know, I could just run in a circle and do the exact same thing to him.
These bastards are fairly crazy people. I say we open them all up and get out of here and just let the Grand Master do all the nut jobs while we poke around.
Do we really want
Yes.
alien zombies running around, though? Normal zombies are hard enough.
Make a strength saving throw. He's going to try to grab his staff back.
Ah, that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Must. I took it away from you fast.
Oh, that's 17.
17. Just all strength?
Yep.
30-20.
You're just like this. It's just because of nabbing it off.
That's taking us away from a toddler.
Yeah.
After those last guys, this is really empowering.
Yeah, that feels good. Bullying these poor little helpless villager types.
Or murder hoboing is getting back on track.
That's cool. Shadow's more like enforced naps.
Room full of slaughtered people. I'm feeling sufficiently heroic. Okay, we can go.
As you pull that away, you feel a stab in your back.
Oh.
It's because the other two guys that are with him have hit you with some sort of bladed weapon.
It moved guys.
Not cool.
Casters getting run over next turn.
Take 4 slashing damage. You managed to dodge a similar attack. They have some sort of handheld bladed weapon that they pulled out from under their robe, and he cuts at you, but misses. You get out of the way. That is everybody in the room currently, since you guys have been popping dudes. Alright. Ricky.
So, the staff in my hands here.
Yes. Would you like
Can I figure out
to?
how it works?
Let's do an Arcana. You can either do Arcana or Perception. See if you know anything about what this is or what it's done with it. I'll let you have those for free.
I'll take
Because you've been watching them.
Perception. Ricky. Okay, you can spawn there.
He's like, I'm just gonna throw myself into this hole.
16 total.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
When you saw them use this up at the thing, you realized that there's just a pull mechanism.
It's just a fancy gun
That's
thing.
all. It's just a fancy. So the pull mechanism, you point and click.
That's cool.
Alright. I'm going to fly up 10 feet. Go ahead and provoke.
Okay, yeah, that'll. He'll You're gonna get 2 provoke opportunity attacks.
Are we
There's
right
two
next?
people?
Is it now that he and I are right next to each other?
No,
Oh, no,
not for opportunity
Yeah,
attacks.
he's moved away from 2 attackers. So, and they are both gonna whip.
I'm going to point down at the one that I assume hit me, and then
All right. Roll a ranged weapon attack. Do you have a modifier for that?
dexterity.
Okay. Great.
And that is actually my highest stat.
Yeah, nice.
That's 6.
First time trying to use it, it's okay.
Yeah. You see this pulse of energy just ripple out of the front of it. This force energy and just blast into the ground next to the guy and ripple off and fade out.
Well, after doing that, totally intentionally, everybody get the heck down.
Oh, you're going for the intimidation too, huh?
Yeah, do an intimidation roll. Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah.
to paint the picture, you're how tall?
He's a big
Like
bird.
5 foot something?
5'3".
Yeah, so, it's not yellow.
Down, guys.
But, like, that means his wingspan is also
Oh yeah, he's
freaking huge.
He's a scary
And
little
he's
bird.
in the air, and he's got a fire stick.
This dude was brought to you by the number 3.
13.
Okay, that's a murder.
Plus,
Better than
nobody
my
can
attempt.
currently reach me unless they're going to throw their knives or pull something shooty out at me.
The guy who had the staff previously pulls out a knife from his cloak thingy and goes, "Kill them all!"
That worked opposite of good.
Sorry,
Oops.
that rolled really well.
No, that's fine.
Dealing with that. Okay,
Question. Are there like any I-beams or anything weird like that?
sure.
I set this on top.
Oh!
Absolutely. Okay. Wait,
Alright.
yeah. I'll let you can. No,
That is
not
a bonus action?
Not
or is
yet.
next-
No, it's going to be a next
You know,
turn.
you can discard. I said you could throw down items as a kind of like a bonus kind of thing. Just swap out. You can totally just.
I wouldn't consider it a free action.
You can do it
I'd
at the
consider
beginning
it,
of your next turn as a bonus.
Yeah,
yeah.
because he's already done, like, he's intimidated somebody
I mean,
as a free action, kind
I
of.
moved, I attacked,
Yeah.
and intimidated. So,
Alright.
I did several things.
Thorlin.
Yeah, so that guy who just said kill them all, I'm gonna attack him.
Good, cool.
Seems logical.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Swing.
Thanks for eliminating the gray area, guy.
Nat 20?
Fire tonight, I rolled a nat 20.
Awesome. Do the like super damage amount thing that we decided to
So,
do.
alright, so
Full plus roll.
max 1, so it's D8. So at D8 plus my
D8 plus my boot.
19 altogether.
19 damage.
He explodes.
Didn't learn, son.
What kind of attack was that? Sword?
It was with the longsword paddle, so
Slashing?
slashing damage. And then there's a bonus action. I'm just gonna punch him one time.
Oh, well, that won't be necessary.
Did he die?
Yeah, you run him right through, and he just slumps and slides
think-
down Talon onto the
As
floor.
a bonus action, I think you don't have to use the same target. You just get another attack, so if you're...
I'm gonna
Yeah.
actually, I'll expend a key point and make the bonus action flurry of blows on the next target.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, there's the 2 other guys have pulled out knives here.
Okay, so I go for one of the other dudes. I'm not gonna split it up.
We've learned going 2 ways is not... It's not
Okay,
good.
so the lower one is a 10. Is that hit?
Is a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. But the other roll is 22. So
That is definitely too many.
Oh, yeah.
Too
That's
much.
too many hits.
excellent.
Are you going after the one that attacked Nivik or the one that went after Ricky?
I'm sorry, the lower one was a 12. I was looking at that.
Oh, that does hit.
Oh!
Oh, please have that do both damage.
Okay, then I will roll both of them. 10 bludgeoning.
Dead. Dude, yeah, you and you go to punch him, and you just break the glass chamber.
The brain hits the chamber.
Yeah. So it knocks around in there. It's done. Yeah, he drops. Did you attack the one that attacked Ricky or the one that attacked Nivek?
Well, the only one who's actually next to something now is the one who's next to Nivek.
Yeah, that's true.
That one then?
Okay. One that attacked you, Nivek, is dead. There are 2 living dudes outside of cages here. One is crazy and tried to bite Darvin, and the other is the one that attacked Ricky.
Okay.
Darvin.
Okay. Since I assume we want to keep Crazy Guy alive for a second, if potentially interrogate him because he was getting dragged away.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna run away from him and I'm going to charge the other guy. Same way.
Okay, great.
So here we go.
Making the salsa.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Lots of
chunky
salsa.
24 hit after I run up to him?
Gee, I think so.
Okay. So, sorry there, bud.
That's not, yeah, unless he's got a different set of hit points than everyone else. That's it.
He's dead.
That's a hearty salsa.
He's a very dead dude.
Look around. You get my mace. Put it away. Exactly as I had calculated.
Well, you're out of combat yet.
Yeah, there's still Crazy Guy.
There's still Crazy Guy.
We'll still be able to do that in 3 seconds. My turn
Shadow,
next.
what would you like to do?
That's very simple. Just kind of
It's only him. I'm not going to waste a...
You don't want to waste some more sleep?
No. I'm going to try and reason with him. I'm going to try to persuade him to, like, that we're friends. We're here to save him. What happened?
Stop having horses.
No,
man.
but I'm lucky!
No, boy. That's the last one.
Yep. Dog. Well, 13. Pretty good. Get on a horse.
Standing up.
I don't think there's any reasoning with him, guys.
So, Nate?
It's all just gibberish, no words at all.
Yeah, not since you've been in listening range. We have not heard any words from this week.
I could cast Lesser Restoration on him. If he's suffering a disease or a condition that would know it. That's one of my second level spells.
He's not that
I
important.
think we should just restrain him.
Okay.
I mean,
we could talk to one of the crazies in the box.
If there are any, we don't actually know if they're full or not.
Yeah, now that you're kind of like, things have chilled out a little bit, you can hear some of the boxes making noise.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like slamming on the side of the walls or little.
I'm gonna shield slam him but try to pull it non-lethal.
Okay. Great.
Go aiming for a KO, not a kill.
Yeah.
Got it. We don't want to.
You can see he's pretty messed up already.
Natural 20.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knock him out. He's just, you just kind of turn around and in the kind of the coolest kind of like, boom! Yeah, he's down on the floor.
That was a happy.
Okay. You guys want to do?
I want to bar the door. If it's possible.
Is there?
Alright,
are there any other exits?
yes, there are exits at each end of this long pyramid.
It's
as
not
you
a
come to the
pyramid if
door,
it's long.
it's shaped up like a pyramid, it's just stretched out. You can see on the map how it's kind of like long pyramid. Like a crystalline kind of shape. Do a investigation check by the door, see if you can, because this isn't just an open pathway.
Oof. Good. 6.
Yeah. Looks. You don't see any door, any to close, anything like that.
Also, it was wide open. There was no actual.
No, there's no actual closing door. You guys just walked in.
So there might be some sort of cool, like, we don't know anything about this civilization or how the things work. I'm going to listen to see if I hear any words coming out and be like, we're here to save you! And listen.
Alright, yeah, do a perception check.
Can I assist with that?
What?
Yes,
please. Because that was terrible. Oh!
3 and 4.
Yeah, 4 plus 2. That's 6.
You do hear somebody say, Master?
Oh, Master?
Yes. Look, for instance, you think he might be referring to the Grand Master, who you ran away from. Yeah. Just to make sure, so there's no confusion.
For clarification purposes. Okay! Which direction can I point for everyone to see if someone over there in a box said a word?
Yeah,
Master.
You point at it.
Okay.
Was it a pleading?
Sounded crazy to me, but like I didn't hear very well. It was kind of muffled really badly, so sort of almost don't know.
Poke inside, open it up. If we drunk the Kool-Aid, we spill the Kool-Aid.
I'll use my
Is anybody hurt?
hand
Oh, bring that. Oh, is that the only staff?
in this room. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah, okay. What you want to do, figure out how it works? What do you want to do?
I'm interested. I mean, it's a cool magical thing.
I'll give him the give him the perception roll stuff.
Do an Arcana. 11.
Can I help you with that? I have 2 intelligence.
You're a horse right now. Can you help?
But I have intelligence as a horse because I'm a druid.
1 clap for yes, 2 claps for no.
You know. See how we do with our horsiness here.
Yeah, you can't give. You can, as a horse, you can.
Oh no! Oh wait.
You can roll yourself, and I'll let it be that check, but you have disadvantage because you're a horse.
You can roll a check with disadvantage.
Because you can't. Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, no. I mean,
he-
Dr. Science Bear maybe,
If
but
he
a
rolled-
horse.
If he rolled it himself, it'd probably account for him just fine, but he wouldn't be able to do anything like vocalize the results.
I'm going to say you
cannot currently help with that. I think you can make your own check. That makes more sense to me. Yes,
because all your mental faculties are completely intact.
You want to stay a horse? You can take a look at it. Yeah, you think this is definitely some sort of magic. It's a bit different from the normal stuff that you do or that you've seen. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know that you don't have to attune to it because he was able to use it.
Can't tell how many charges it has or anything like that.
Go ahead and do another Arcana check, please.
It's even worse.
Yeah, you don't know.
Arcana check.
Yeah,
7.
7?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be
No
clear to you
markings.
right away.
Mr. Buckman, this may be. This may be something you want to have and use when you are not a horse.
I turn back and be like, all right. It was fun.
No. No, I'm not saying turn back from a horse. I'm saying you might want, this might be a good distance tool for you.
I actually technically have 2 staves already.
Of what?
I have the spider staff and I have the glass defense staff.
Yeah, but this is an actual fighting staff.
Yeah, but like, how many stabs can
how many sticks do I want pointing
quiver
out of
of
my backpack?
stabs? Like,
He's got one going this way, one going this way, and
you
I'll
have
have
to
one down
reach
the
back.
center.
Alright, this is the one with spider legs on it. Okay. Oh wait, this.
Oh no, I grabbed the
I
Sussex
am
staff!
Bundle them together.
It's gonna have to start
We're gonna
rolling
have
like
to
a
start-
d6 to see which staff he gets out when he grabs.
Oh my god.
Bundle them together and just be like,
Oh my gosh.
Well, Murray to work on
Well,
some stuff.
Thorland, do you have a good ranged weapon actually?
He's got the longbow gun.
I've got my longbow gun.
Yeah.
I have a long bow.
You have yeah.
So yeah, what else would you like to do? Dismissing the assignment of this weapon for a moment.
Okay, just keep listening. Anybody sound
Yeah, the person from where we heard the voice, poke that thing open, see if he has anything.
Well, we try to talk to him through it first.
What's he gonna do?
Fight us?
He almost got a horse, so.
Like, what if it's communicable? You don't know what he's got.
Zombie horse.
Yay.
Very fine. That's what that was.
Oh no, I've caught the brain in a jar.
Brain in a jar virus. What?
Are there any open boxes?
They're awful.
Oh, okay, I'm looking at the one they were trying to put that thing into.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
Is it just a box inside?
Yeah, it is really just like there looks like there's actually there is some sort of like slab in the center, and there are little straps on the corners of it.
Mm.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Weird.
Hey, now you gotta put the packaging in.
I don't.
You want to damage?
Just being. Oh, that's I hate
You
that.
know, it's not a pleasant thought at all.
Doesn't seem like a pleasant guy we're dealing with right now.
No, I know. It's just
Grandmaster likes to keep his
being
connection
restrained in
with
dark
his
space. Just I think that
Does not sound.
it wouldn't make me any more sane.
Yeah.
Zorlin, any ideas?
I think we should just try talking to the dude and see if he has anything useful to say.
Yeah, for that.
We're gonna open that.
Question this guy.
I'm gonna talk to him through it first.
Okay.
Because I don't know what exactly I heard, and I just make sure this is the right box. Also, be like, we're your friends. Why are you in the box? We're here to get you out.
Roll a persuasion check.
Should be good at these. Oh good.
The nearest light dagger.
D4?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's very nice. Yes.
The near approves.
So that's
That's who tested.
18.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what exactly to do here.
Hey, you.
It just let me out. Let me out.
Why are you in there?
Let me out.
If we do, will you tell us?
Sure, anything.
Oh, first of all.
Okay. Yeah. Inside of this, there is a again on this like slab thing in the middle of this container is a strapped down jar brain tube.
Mm-hmm. Strapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Does it slide out? I imagine would have to in order to kind of get into it.
No. So
How
it's
big is the box?
yeah, the box is big enough that
Can you stand in it?
yeah, you can kind of move into the box.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little shorter than you can kind of crouch down, go in, and it's just kind of strapped in on the inside. You could also just put a person in here.
You don't have to strap them down.
That's right.
There's like different options.
It seems that way.
But none of them are pleasant.
Would you like to sit in the box? Be strapped into the box. Or be smashed against the box?
I know you guys good with insight, because I am not.
They get a +1.
I am very good at speaking English.
I get a +3.
In that case, what do you think, Nivek?
I'm going to say yes. Does he seem like if I let him go, he'll be safe and sane, or if I let him go, he's gonna
Do what is intuition?
Insight.
Insight check.
Okay, it's 14. Why are you doing this, Howard?
Yeah, you don't see that he doesn't seem stable.
Did you bet on something else before?
I can't look at it. Oh.
Yeah, but you're pretty sure he's not stable. He's not. He doesn't seem like the way that he's moving and he's held in here. And you suspect anything that you've ever seen being put in a situation like this doesn't okay. Right. This isn't normal.
I'm gonna go back to the guy I knocked out.
Yeah.
I want to examine his brain. See if I can see anything weird going on, or like a
Different from the other brain
color
lines?
change, or pulsing, or lesions, or anything like that. Just
do a what kind of check do you want to do?
how about medicine?
Great.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, come on. 11.
Yeah.
Dice aren't cool tonight.
Except to Moreland.
Right?
Yeah, I think the thing that you see that still just strikes you about this is that this glass chamber is like a separate piece from the body. Yeah, that there's this weird transition between the two things. One is clearly metal and glass, and the other is glass.
Zorn,
Yes.
do elephants, do they ever play with brains this literally?
Can I roll history for that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. A flat roll.
So are then.
Off the table. A 4. I honestly do not know. It's possible, I'm sure. But I do not know for a fact whether or not the great plane is this literal in the banner.
Does the brain jar seem like
Eventually.
Does the brain jar seem like it's loosely fit? Like maybe this particular one is kind of loose, or
Yeah, it seems a little like it moves around slightly separately to the skull.
is there any of the guys that were saying anyone we didn't smash open?
Yes, there was that one.
Mm-hmm.
When I examined him in comparison, see like how does his brain
That's good.
jar fit?
Do an investigation check.
Nice. I'll help you with that if you let us know that that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Help! I'm helping!
Not much
I
better.
am not a good helper.
Every time he goes to examine it, you're just kind of like,
An 8. This looks like another guy with a brain jar head.
Come on! Sucks.
can I do a nature check on Crazy's brain?
You still a horse?
No. Because I turned it off. Because you were like, stop smashing.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
Yeah. Sure, do a nature check.
That's not what I meant before. I was offering you another this description.
Right, but I mean, we're out of combat. It would make sense to not be a horse. So I can communicate.
That's
To
fair.
not be a horse.
We're not actively currently running away.
For the record, I approve of your
You
stuff.
just standing around being a horse, like click, click.
You guys are.
Hang on.
It's a really good thing we ran.
Yeah.
Real good thing we
I
ran.
might be able to anti-oof myself.
Oh no!
Wow. Okay.
What are you doing?
I tried to give myself wild intuition for an extra D4.
No, what are you doing?
I'm doing a nature check on the guy's brain.
What do you got?
A 9.
Yeah, that's a guy.
That's a guy with a brain, guys.
That's a guy with a brain.
Thank you.
Yep.
Figure that out on your own.
Just in case anybody was really in doubt, yes, it is a guy with, in fact, a brain.
Yep.
Do I know what kind of brain?
No. Sheep.
It's a slab man. So, what can you tell us about this place? What this pyramid here is for?
Prison! Ah! The prison! Let me out of the prison!
As long as you cooperate, I'll get you out of here.
Let me out! Let me out!
What did you do to get put in here to begin with?
I'm in the prison!
If I open these things up, will you speak with us more clearly?
Oh, it is. I mean, it's the things. Let me out! Let me out!
I do not advise that.
We can't just leave them in here like this.
What will you do if you get out?
Run! Run! Ah!
I'm taking an insight check to realize it's probably not a good thing, unless we wish to sow chaos.
Yeah, what if we let out a bunch of these guys? I
Uh-huh.
was thinking the same thing! Ah, great minds!
Give the Grand Master something else to do besides thinking about us for a while.
Just run down the line.
Okay, how do you guys want to do this? If that's what you're gonna do?
And then maybe we should investigate that then.
If somebody wants to hold me up, I can octopus and we can just go...
I don't know if the octopuses are that big.
Just a regular octopus, but if you hold me back, I can just slap all the
Let's
panels.
be on top, right? You know, like how they release like a lion into the wild, like they're behind
on
it.
top of the
On
cage,
top
and then
of
they
it.
open the...
Or the Velociraptor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the whole time we're doing it, Don's like, anybody who wants to help us, help everyone else. Get to the center of the room. Kind of like for anybody who's sane enough to like reason.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
All right. So you guys make first of all, wait. How do you want to hide from these guys?
Yeah.
Do you want to? So do you want to do like a stealth or
We're trying to rally them into a chaotic army of disorder and chaos.
So we probably just want to persuade them, right?
We just want to not seem threatening and invoke attacks.
Okay.
We want to be like, "You're free, go!"
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
But anybody coherent to the center
Let's
of the
stay
room
here
so
if you
we
want
can...
to double whammy.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to be sitting on top, so we're not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
you're
stand
not going
on
to be able
these.
to reach it from.
I have my
sitting on top,
hand.
but you can use the mage hand.
I have mage hands.
Okay. And this takes a little bit. Yeah, some of them, there's a crazed brain jar guy who runs out and just, if there's two of them in the room still, they attack each other. One of them dies from the other one just biting him.
Oh.
And then a couple more run off. You can hear a couple crazy people inside, probably strapped in.
How many can we release?
If you want to meet him, the scraps off, you can release all of them.
How many are there in total?
There's about 50.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What could possibly go
This
wrong?
is it'll at least be an interesting way to die.
Didn't die by the Grandmaster, got zombied by crazy people. Yay.
Yeah.
Do any of them stay?
Yeah, a few of them die from this. And like let's say like there's like 5 or 6 that are dead. The rest have all just ran off.
Crazy out.
Yeah.
Spreading their insanity.
None of them seem to want to stay in this place.
To help. Right.
Yeah. Some of them just immediately ran off. Some of them attacked other people. So it was a madhouse.
I'm here with some crazy people nobbing on me.
Guessing the process of doing the brain jar thing doesn't always go so well, you guys. So let's not let that happen, for sure, to any of us.
Even if it did go well at the time, I would not wish my brain to be in a jar.
That's
I'd rather attach to this body. No pun intended. You guys want to go over this way? Do that.
You can take a peek in there. We're right there, yeah. Let's take a peek into the circly pyramid spot.
Let's go up the back way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealthily.
If we're gonna go stealth, I'll go last. I'll let you guys move across the street into position.
Good old air quotes stealthily.
Before I start clanking on over.
Unless you want to climb onto a gorilla's back. You wanna?
Is that going to add to your stealth, though?
Not too right.
I mean, I can carry him.
How many of those do you have a day?
I'd
Let's save it for.
I'd save it in case we need it in an emergency type, go look die situation.
Depending on what we see, we may not wish to go further into this. We may wish to either retreat completely and heal up and try to come back. We'll find a hiding spot here to rest before we engage in a deeper.
How likely are we to hide in this guy's labyrinthine city, though,
So far, so good.
They seem to actively be looking for us.
They've got lots of other things to deal with.
And now they have, what, you said 6 died in total?
Yeah, so there's a bunch.
It's 44-ish.
crazy people.
Total nutters out there biting random strangers, causing mayhem and screaming. You're probably hearing screams off in the distance as we go.
You are.
Yeah?
You are definitely hearing some madness. There isn't any smoke. It's only recently released them. If you would like to have used that also as a short rest, most of you were not, besides Shadow, wasn't doing too much.
And I was using mage hands, so I was just like...
Yeah, so if you guys want to call that a short rest.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm only down 4 each.
I didn't even get hurt.
It's not going to be a
you know what?
It doesn't give me...
I'm just rolling lower on
Use spell slots.
I'm going to use it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing alright on spell slots, but I need HP.
You want to do your Song of Rest?
Oh yeah, you add an extra d6 to it if you need, you guys.
I'm full.
Here, hang on, I'll just roll 2 d8s at once, because I can do 48. Okay, I'm full. Or not full, but very close to it.
Did you add your d6 that I said you could use?
You know what, yeah, because I've only used my 2 d8s there. Yep, there we go. So I'm back up to 27 out of 29.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not a walking one-shot.
There's much rejoicing.
How you doing, Zoran?
I'm back to almost max now.
Nice. And
Sweet.
Yeah.
Right, so as you are approaching this other place, you actually start to hear the sound of some kind of magic machinery. Some sort of roll.
Ooh.
Roll.
This is the most fun I've had in the millennium.
Quite the party.
Oh, let's not go crazy.
Yeah, there is this, there's a pathway going down, towards the pyramid. You can start descending the stairway.
Do we see anything as we get closer to it? Like, does it have a big doorway opening as well?
There's a door. There's an opening.
Oh, I forgot
The
to show my
base.
stuff.
How far a trip is it to the bottom?
Yeah.
It's not long. It's,
Just want to make sure we're not, putting ourselves in a little hole here. You know what I mean?
No. This is just part of the terrain. Yeah, you could easily go. I mean, you can fly out.
12.
Straight up. So, okay.
16.
Okay.
That one.
Ouch.
Yeah.
11.
Stealth roll.
Yeah.
So did you do cat fall down the stairs? Tried to scramble at it? And it's
Dirty 20.
Something bad had definitely happened. Yeah, I missed a step or something.
Okay. Yeah, you guys think you're being pretty stealthy.
And then Nivek steps on my tail. Like, yeah!
It's not my fault.
I don't know.
It's Clang.
Step on your own tail.
Oh, geez, that would be that. Yeah, that's shame. That would be a 1. Yeah.
Embarrassed. You think your tail's somebody behind you?
Right.
Yeah.
Nivek! What the heck? Oh. Never mind.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
I am the Blue Midnight.
Wow. I love that that's Nivek's alter ego now. Like, superhero alter ego.
Batman-esque alter ego.
Okay. So you're at the doorway to the pyramid. You're kind of trying to sneak around and take a look in. I'm assuming. Inside, you see this massive chamber. It's filled with this. The hum is getting louder and louder as you guys got closer, and it's now this wah. You kind of hear the sound going up and out as you get closer. You can hear the direction of the noise. And there is these kind of like pillars going up towards the ceiling. They're kind of like corrugated, and you see these blue resonating lights flicker and go up towards the top. With the sound. And near each of the bottom of these pillars, at the base of the floor of this pyramid, there are burning jar dudes. They've got their hoods off, and they are picking up with a shovel and shoveling this blue glowing rock down into these orifices at the end of the cylinders. Inside here also, there's people crating in more rock and pouring it down to their feet, and there are.
I just had a revelation. Keep going.
There are 2 guys with the stabs, and 4 more wandering amongst all of these. There's about 20 people working these cylinders going up, in and out, moving rock around and shoveling it in. And there are also 2 crazy people running through here that you have released. One is running down through, and there's one of the guards is chasing after them. The other is attacking one of the shovelers.
Nice. Yeah.
World star. All right.
I'm going to take my glamour hat and make it look like a brain jar.
Okay.
You got a glamour hat too?
You look like a Tamaxi with a brain jar head.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you had a glamour hat too.
Well, it's a glamour hat, not a disguise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a hat. I can't do anything other than with the hat.
Okay.
So I have made a hat that looks like a brain jar.
Dude with jarhead.
Exactly.
Jarhead dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you totally look like a normal, perfectly normal.
One of the ones we totally
We'll call them
splattered.
jarheads for now. That's great.
Good idea.
Should we try to take some of this crystal? Like, it might be part of what's causing this flux. Maybe we can learn something.
Maybe.
And also, what exactly is happening with these guys at the spot? There's like...
Okay.
Just shoveling it in?
They're shoveling it into these cylinders.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's a couple of people that look like they're just pissing around and watching to make sure everything's going. 2 of them have the same kind of stabs. You have the stab?
Yeah,
You can give it to anybody. If you do have
I have credentials.
yeah. You have the hood up?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you look just like these dudes.
I'm gonna hang back with these guys, I think. As a tabaxi, I don't look quite as convincing as you. But I'm like, I got your back.
So, I'm just gonna silently walk in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the piles.
Okay, yeah. So some of the people there's a guy shoveling there, and he just looks kind of frightened at you and just starts shoveling harder.
I kind of give him a glare, and I look back at the pile and grab some.
Okay.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Make a sleight of hand check.
That was a little hard to see.
It is 18 plus sleight of hand. 17.
Okay, yeah. No, Ricky, he goes down, and when he actually grabs up his 2 pieces, and then throws one back towards the pile, and just carefully pockets the second piece. Yeah, nobody seems to notice anything.
I'm gonna kind of take one more kind of pass, like I'm surveying,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna head back out.
Okay, yeah. You do that. You guys are a little spooked when he comes around the corner. Just goes,
Yeah. No, it's good. We're good. I got some. I'll take a look at it.
yeah.
Yeah,
What kinda-
let's all look at it.
What kind of way do you want to look at it? What kind of check?
Okay.
Well, mine doesn't matter because I rolled 4. Holy garbage today.
I can help you with an Arcana because I haven't seen it.
I'll attempt. No.
Or a
Wow.
14 games. I haven't.
I don't really have anything really good. Let's go with nature.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try and roll a history.
Yeah, that is a 6. Well, could you just do a perception instead, Ricky?
Sure, if you want. I mean,
that comes to a 10, but I don't know. Yeah, 10.
What does it look like? 10. It looks like a 10 instead.
This rock is indeed a blue rock.
Hey. I know I have some sort of special ability with if it's ether.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't find it.
Do the search feature?
Oh yeah, it's
So the little dots that you do a search?
I'm pretty
You
sure
can,
the last time you said you have automatic successes in all things ether, and
yeah, just have.
I think it's just advantage.
Yeah, take advantage.
If it is ether.
Oh, I never said
And then
something about that.
I'll do.
Well, do advantage and then tell me what the 2 rolls are. And
12 and a 1.
And if it's Arcana, it'd be 17.
okay, you want to do? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this is. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but this is definitely some kind of power source. This is definitely, they're putting this stuff in there. It is getting some sort of process happening to it, and it looks like it's converting it into energy. You think that this pyramid here might be the engine room of some sort of massive thing.
Possibly the whole island.
This is too volatile.
rock grenades.
Is it volatile or is it just an energy source?
Do a perception check, everybody.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Nope, I don't see crap. I'm doing.
Oh, I finally rolled wow! Wait, what was that,
Dirty
Alvin?
20.
Not Alvin. She's Zorlin.
14.
18.
19.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Darvin. He's looking at you holding the rock, and looking at Ricky holding the staff, and suddenly you realize that
this exact same hue is actually glowing out of a part of the staff. And you notice that some of the staffs had more glow than the other ones.
Interesting.
Maybe it's Haman?
Maybe they just use
Magic.
the same stuff to power everything. Maybe it's more refined or less refined.
It's a big, well, off the table, it'll be a big battery.
At the very least, you know. So it seems like, I mean, meta, it's like magic coal.
Yeah.
Just shoveling into
Right.
cylinders and stuff.
So they maybe take the purest good ones for the big angry dude staffs, and they use the more disposable ones for all the fuel.
Or they just run out too. Like maybe it's not limited to like 5 or 6 uses a day, but it has a finite like 100 uses or 200 or something like that.
Oh, we should have searched their bodies to see if they had like other, to reload.
You know, this might just be the flux in ether is ether warming, and maybe the ether PA has to get involved. This is actually just an environmental campaign. Save the Earth, guys.
Save the space oceans.
Yeah, save the space whales.
While I was in there, did I notice anything of any super particular interest? Control panels?
That's a good question.
Maybe sensitive machinery? Something that would make the entire thing go boom?
Do an investigation check.
This stuff. Christian -1. 13.
Yeah, there seems to be control panels of some sort, something like a, that might be an equivalent to, like, a diviner station. Some sort of, like, information is on it. That's what it is, how it works.
What it all means.
Yeah, this is definitely, none of this stuff looks like anything that you've seen really in all of the Alliance territory. Yeah, or stuff from, out in beast space. This is
Super not beast.
yeah, this is new kinds of tech. So, but it does seem to have similar kind of magic.
The properties are there. The everything else is.
Yeah, the skills to utilize it are a little off.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I thought for a second I had something,
For a
but I
moment
don't.
there was like a revelation.
Yeah.
And then the lights went down.
Nothing. No.
What if we fed it to my horse form? If I go even faster.
You do not think that this rock is an edible thing. Yeah, it doesn't break apart very easily.
Well, we can bring it back to the Alliance and they can have a look see. Maybe they can do something with it.
Fine. I need my beacon and a wax stopper.
We should go, guys.
Yeah.
We were running for our lives, and I feel like we are pushing it with this.
Yeah.
You know what? We set free all those prisoners. That's a good bit of chaos. Let's get out of here.
This is our chance to hopefully leave.
Yep.
Unless the Grandmaster has other plans.
I'm also, let's, I want to make a beeline for that spot right there.
We're
barge.
going to the barge.
All right.
Space barge.
Unless Nivik has anything else when he gets back.
Yeah.
Can we do that retroactive in the event? Or?
How do you want to get there? What are you?
Well, there's only a set of stairs that we have to use, right? Or are those
Is
not
this like drop downable or?
Yeah, it'd be a little treacherous, but you could.
Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's
we
be
could
off.
potentially climb down this edge.
I think we should do that. We should try to stay out of sight.
This edge.
He's up there. I keep doing the same thing.
Next to the stairs, there's just kind of a wall. We can kind of climb down it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think we should be trouncing through Main Street.
Yeah, if we can avoid that
Yeah,
main.
we should try and take any side paths that we can.
Yeah.
Anything that keeps us out of the obvious spaces.
Yeah, everybody do some perception checks as you're going down.
13.
5.
5 as well.
Nice.
Robin? Perception check for me? Alright. It's okay.
A 10!
You know what? Better than both of us.
Yay!
A 10?
A 10.
Okay.
I got a 13.
13, good.
We just have to see.
Because he might actually roll good.
Yeah.
Should potentially roll really well.
We're gonna have to hold off for just a second. Yeah, you guys are just kind of looking around as you're kind of heading down this thing. This is what
Do
you should see.
any of us see anything? Does my 13 show any sort of Darwin's 10?
If he rolls anything good, we can just go around it. Maybe?
Yeah, give us a little piece of info
All right.
while we wait, at least, if there is anything
well-
you feel like it's useful.
Yeah, you can see that there is somehow a group of what look like the crazy prisoners running around down below you as you try to get down.
You seem to be grouped together. Cool. They made the zombies. We just set them free.
They may have condemned the whole civilization to zombie.
Oh, they
Cool.
kind of deserve it.
Yeah, they
That was
deserve
a
it.
church.
As you've seen, they're going to have their own jackets, and they're going to form a gang. If you just scream incoherently.
The crazy eight.
But there can only ever be 8 members. So as soon as somebody wants to join, they have to kill somebody.
Well, they draw straws, and if the guy draws the short straw, he gets eaten.
You there, new guy, you have to draw too.
Maybe the applicant has to kill one of the members, and that's their application.
Yeah, it just
Oh my
holds up
God.
dead brain.
What did you get?
I'm going to say that because you guys noticed these, you can go towards them, you can head around them. What would you like to do?
Let's avoid them.
Let's avoid the hell out of them.
Okay.
I mean, they know how to group together. Maybe they're giving a little semblance of something. I would say we should go
Is that
around.
something good or not, though?
We should go around, but keeping the eye open.
Yeah, that's fair.
You guys managed to make it down towards the,
I'd be helping them find the things.
yeah. You guys make it down through there. You're at the base of there's a large pyramid near you, but you kind of moved away and avoided this crazy group and they've gone off. So, what are you doing? Heading down towards the
Head to the barge.
Head to the barge, okay.
If there's
Skip the barge,
stuff we can peek in doorways of, I am curious, but otherwise I don't want to make any extra action or movement towards anything.
Not going out of our way to find anything, but if we go past something,
We observe it.
Yeah. Do you want to look into that?
Pictures.
Do you want to look into that, the big pyramid that's next to you? Alright.
yeah, take a peekery. Peeky? Okay, peeky?
Gander.
Yeah,
Chicken pieces.
here there seems to be some sort of there's a bunch of these robe hooded brain jar guys. Jar guys? What do we call them?
Jarheads.
Anyway, jarheads. And they are they're coming up to these spots in the wall, and there's a bunch of pillars in this pyramid. And they move up to the spot, and they grab a hold of this tube, and they suck stuff into their mouth through the tube.
Is the tube clear, or can you see what color the liquid
It's
is? Or?
semi-transparent and doesn't seem to be some kind of liquid. It has the same, the beige nothing color.
That sounds nasty. Oh boy.
Should poison it.
I mean, I don't have anything to poison it.
No.
Unless we all want to collectively take a dump.
Oh gosh!
I could turn them back into a horse for that.
Add some apples.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Yeah, so, there are people heading towards the door though. Yeah, you taking out? They're taking off?
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Alright.
I don't know how Nivek feels about it, but
Alright. You're back towards the docks.
Okay.
So, no, it's fine.
You're fine.
We're closing in on the end of the night here.
We are heading towards the barge.
Yeah.
We avoided a little pack of those crazy people we let out.
They took a peek
Successfully,
into
seemingly.
the larger pyramid over here, and it looked like there were lots of pillars with where jarheads are going up and like pulling down these tubes and then putting them in their mouth and then sucking some sort of
Gross
beige
vanilla milkshake.
fluid into their faces. You guys ran off before people came out of there.
I got pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we took lots of
We're
pictures.
taking
And you are
shots as we
now
go.
at the dock where the barge skiff thing is.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that same guy just kind of standing on the skiff.
Well, I'm still disguised as hood guy.
Yeah.
So, with these guys in tow, I'm gonna walk up to them. I'm gonna look out towards the exit, and I'm gonna motion with the staff. But
He just goes.
I look at him. Go. And I'm going to, with my perception of where I remembered the spot, I'm going to stand there.
Oh, he's standing in it. He's standing on
But
it.
I'm going to push him.
Okay, make a strength check.
we didn't know this guy was Mr. Miyagi.
Did I add 20? That's a nat 20.
That's 20. That's what I
So
thought.
23.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh no!
You shove him, and he just he doesn't make any noise. He just over the edge. He's gone into the abyss.
Oh,
down
a
into
silent Wilhelm
I
scream.
was going to say somehow there's a Wilhelm scream.
Will Hell's just inside his brain.
Yeah, he's the only one who hears it.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Oh! Yeah.
As that has happened, you guys are like kind of in shock that worked so well, and you shoved them off there.
I'm going to look down in the direction that I got pushed, and I'm going to do the slow, silent nod.
Suddenly he bobs back up. It falls up towards and then heads back down. You see kind of like he's making progress as he's kind of in orbit now.
I'm like, let's go.
Yeah. When he comes back up, he's not coming back up near the skiff. He's coming back up. You pushed
gravity.
him.
Yeah.
When I get back on my axis, you guys are so
Yeah.
I'm going to take the spot, and I'm going to do what I perceive to be the go.
Okay.
Step in the spot.
Make
Help me
a
with that.
check. What kind of check? Well, that's very important.
Would be incredibly important.
He's like an engineering skill.
Right? I mean,
That's
Arcana?
basically
It's Arcana.
Arcana. This is basically your engineering.
Pathfinder had used device.
See if I'm fine.
Yeah, they had it too. There's a lot of crossover skills.
Make an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
I'll definitely help you with that.
Is the nerd going to guide me too?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's a D4?
Yeah.
Caltrop added to the roll. Ooh, 12, 15, plus 2.
What is that? Oh, that is a 12. So the 15's better. Plus 2 minus 1, so 16.
Okay.
Plus 2 minus 1.
Yeah. You stand in what you think is the right spot. You put the staff where you feel it needs to be. And you can feel like the same kind of connection that you feel when you're on the helm of the ship.
Oh.
You get the sense of the skiff. You try to send it commands, and something's different. You know that like this is what you should have been able to do, but you get the sense that you don't have enough power. And that
Is his stuff on the ground after I pushed him?
is gone. No, it's not.
Like we didn't drop it?
Wait, try jamming another one of those blue crystals in.
Hold that. Maybe even.
Okay, so you realize, yeah, you don't have enough power, and would you like to, like...
Is his staff also?
Yeah, no, he's got it still. He didn't let go.
You didn't disarm him.
He just passed off, yeah. So, you guys can all do, like, Arcana or Investigation checks again. After you kind of say, I don't seem to have...
Is this ether related?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Please.
19 for investigation.
Where's my dice today?
Yeah, I got
12.
I tried not using the talent. My reward was a 5.
19
So,
for investigation.
4.
As you're kind of like all like trying to figure this out and looking at things, you come over and you realize that there's a section on the top of this thing that you can just press in and pop out. And it has the blue glow to it. It's this little capsule in the top. And you can see that it has like, one of its, 10 charges used up. So it has 9 charges.
What is opened up? The staff or the thing on the skiff?
The staff. The staff has a little like cartridge inside of it that is removable. And that cartridge is the carrier for the charges of the staff. You seem to think.
Or some sort of power level indicator
Yep.
at the very least.
And that the skiff needs a full charge. You know that it needs all the power, and that this isn't enough, and it only got one gone. You fired at one time.
We have an extra raw crystal, right?
Yeah. But the raw crystal is not a battery. The raw crystal of ore does not a battery make.
This might be a good stopping
And this is
point.
where we're gonna stop it tonight.
I was going to say, I'm just going to fly in for a guy.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to
Like-
steal a charge from someone else.
I was looking to see if the giant frog had a tongue attack, so we could just be like, staff.
You're a giant frog right now?
I could be a giant
could
frog.
be, and then like get a reach. I mean, I have a thorn whip wand I could use, but I think has a reach, so I could maybe catch the guy on.
We're gonna have
Obviously,
to run back in here.
probably. Yeah,
All right.
we'll see.
It was cool. Thank you guys for watching tonight.
Thanks.
And we'll be on tomorrow night for the regular Onslaughts.
Not.
1 of 2 sessions, we didn't die!
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Good night, everybody.
Later, dudes.